here over at Inside Cycling World. Looks like we got a couple people in the chat here already. I know Robert's here. Good to see you early, Robert. Got some good information coming here through. Guys, you know it's a delayed start today, but I thought I'd just jump on now and let's get this whole thing going. Last mountainous stage of the Tour de France this year. Stage 19, Albertville to Plagne. Just getting all my stuff set up, guys. I got to always wait for this little email to come through and turn that down right away. Okay, we're doing that. Andrew's here. Upgrade your mind. Guys, got a lot to talk about today. Pretty awesome stage yesterday, I thought. Ben O'Connor winning. Fantastic. Let me just get into it, guys, because I know I'm on the wrong page right now. Why don't we just take a look at the... yeah, we'll just do this quickly. Where are we now? Ooh, that's bright. For some reason, I can't turn that screen down. Oh, yeah, exciting news from yesterday. So I spent about 2 to 2.5 hours in a complete panic yesterday because my Starlink went down. And I already know, you've probably seen it. I did everything. Usually the Starlink is so good. It's weird that it goes down during the middle of the day, though. That's very weird to me. And Robert, I'm going to get to your points here, too. Robert, really appreciate all your info. Robert was the one that notified me, I don't know, probably around my supper time yesterday that the stage was going to be delayed start. So I really appreciate that, Robert. Huge part of the community here. So I was like, the internet was on, went outside. I think I was watching some video on YouTube, did my chores, came back in, no internet. I'm like, okay, this is strange. I ended up unplugging everything, replugging everything, searching, connecting, obstructions, and this and that. Finally got it going after 2.5 hours. I was already planning on going to Joey Jojo's office this morning. Joey Jojo manages a dental office in Didsbury, a little town nearby. It's about 20 to 25 minutes away. 25 for me, 20 for Joey because she likes to speed all the time. It's in an old home. It's huge, though. It's gigantic. This building's probably, it's just a house that was converted. So there's probably, I'm going to say at least, got to be 4,000 to 5,000 square feet on the main floor. And they got a full basement. Well, this office is down there. You can shut the door. You got good internet. So I was going to do that this morning. Obviously, it all came back on. And then I saw last night, probably, I don't know if I saw it last night or this morning, that the entire Starlink platform was down for about 2.5 hours. And they were talking about the Ukrainian soldiers that use it to do their military stuff right now. Anyways, enough of that. Robert's asking, does JoJo ever do a bicycle commute? I bought her a bike for her birthday a couple years ago, and we went outside. I think on her first ride she probably did like 20 kilometers. Yeah, I'd have to look. I could probably go find it on Strava. Yeah, that was her last ride she did. So she kept asking me, when does this hill end? And I'm like, what hill are you talking about? Like just the slightest gradient that if you're used to riding outside or inside, you don't even notice it. Guys, so where are we? We're in the far east side of France right now. Remember, this is a tour that hasn't done this for a long time. We've stayed entirely within France this year. We're going from Albertville, Olympic town, in 1992 for the Winter Olympics, and we were heading to Plagne here. We finished at Courchevel yesterday, so we're really close together here from yesterday. Delayed start, guys. It feels like it's a vacation to me. This feels like a full vacation to me. We're going to just scroll down here and take a look at the stage itself as I'm waiting. I can see when things are going. I actually saw the caravan take off this morning. They're saying it's live. It's not yet. We'll come back here. Where did I want to show you guys that? Okay, so here is our profile today. So remember, there was some kind of cow disease breakout. Oh, Joey Jojo's in now. She's already in the mix, guys. So she's on. Joey Jojo, I know you sent me that message while you were pulled over, or you haven't left the house yet. I was going to say, guys, Joey had to go to work super early today. She manages the office. However, she's short-staffed right now, and she has to open the front end. The meet and greet the patients type thing. So, the Philippines are already rocking it out. Ollie here, Ollie Goddard is from Zwift World for me. Why delayed? Dude, they shortened the course, and they said there's a contagious beef cattle. I'm assuming it's beef cattle, maybe it's dairy disease in the area. And so I thought, okay, they don't want you going through there. I did read more. They've culled a whole bunch of these cattle herds. So it says that the farmers are under distress. The farmers are mad. Let's just cut to it. The farmers are mad. It's like it's happened up here before. Wow, that one screen's so bright. I'm going to just jump to this screen, guys, because it's darker for me. That should dim it down quite a bit. They find a disease somewhere, and any herd nearby, or it could be birds even, they just destroy them all. Just out of pure... I guess they're being overly secure about it. Maybe, I want to say almost paranoid. The farmers may not even have it in their herd. No presence of it. They'll just destroy everything. So then it's a big setback for the farmers. So yeah, they're mad. They're probably going to protest. So they're like, okay, let's just not go that way. That's what happened. Yeah, so Joey Jojo has been like, I did talk to her a while about getting an electric bike, e-bike, so she could do some pacing of me. So it's been delayed a full hour in the start. The stage was short to begin with. It was 129 kilometers with 5 climbs, a Cat 1, a Cat 2 Cat 2s, and 2 HCs. We're now down to 93 kilometers. We've lost 2 climbs at the beginning. But realistically, where we're at in the tour right now, guys, is that really going to hurt Pogi? The Cat 2 and Cat 1 that got eliminated, Visma wasn't going to hurt Pogi there, especially at the very beginning. What is insane is that the sprint point is at, I think it's at 12.1 kilometers in. Let me have a look here. I just want to see this. Yeah, the sprint point, it's at Villard-sur-Doron, 12.1 kilometers into the stage. It says here, and actually they've got the start time going to be at 6:40 now. So it's 6:20 for me, guys. So I may be sitting here for quite a while. But everyone jump into the chat. Yeah, so Joey Jojo, go to work today. Do your job. Don't work till midnight. How about that? Oh, and Joey Jojo, just, the entire Starlink network was down yesterday. I was just explaining to everyone how I was contemplating going to your office and locking myself in one of those rooms downstairs. Okay, we've got Dean Mohammed here. Okay, I can't tell. Is that Lido or Lilo? Is it Lido or Lilo? Looks like that's hard for me to see. From the Philippines, already started, sir. No, dude, it's a delayed start this morning. Delayed start, so I think it's going to slowly trickle. But guys, I'm sitting here going, okay, I'm just sitting here. I don't think I've started. I think the latest start at the tour this year might have been 5:30. I did look yesterday, spent a lot of time looking at it. Oh yeah, hang on though. Tomorrow morning, I think because the transition, let's have a look at this quick, guys. What's the best way for me to do this? Can we do this here? Okay, I was looking at who was withdrawn. So we lost 3 people yesterday. 2 didn't start and 1 withdrew on the course. Yeah, so tomorrow, this Nantua to Pontarlier course, not crazy long. It's the earliest start of the tour. It starts at 5 to 4 in the morning for me. And I'm like, really? Like one of the last stages? That's because they've got a long transition before the final stage. So tomorrow, Saturday, after the stage, they've got to haul all the way to just outside of Paris here so that they can get ready for the final stage, which is going to be a tough one. So extremely early start tomorrow morning. Okay, so we're just waiting on the start. Yeah, Ollie, yeah. So I guess it is a contagious disease. But I did read that they said the distress caused by the culling, they put them down. So these farmers are probably all in an uproar, like, okay, so my neighbor had 1 animal infected, the rest probably aren't infected, and then they kill all the cows around there. This happens all the time in farming. Ticola, bonjour, from France. Phil Thomas is back, Ian Holmes, unusual delay circumstances. I know, right? What color e-bike is Jojo getting? Oh, it would probably be something pretty flamboyant. Probably have a basket on it. Because the bike I did get her for her birthday way back when. still out there in the barn. She got a basket for it. She got the bell, that you can ring. Bring, bring. There's no one out here. I'm surprised she didn't get those little streamers that you put on, the plugs that you put on the end of the handlebars. What else did she get for it? It was really goofy. That's all I can say about it. Very goofy. But she gave it a shot. Okay, Joey wants me to play my intro video. I can't play that one. Sorry. We're already running. Because the intro video you had some music in it we couldn't use. That's why I haven't played it. Okay, so I'm going to have to ignore. She probably forgets that part. It's the music that was in that video. Unless she's fixed it and hasn't told me. Joey Jojo, guys, made me a really cool intro video. And then there was a tiny piece of music in there again. It's not even mainstream music. This is not music you hear on the radio. So I don't want to get hit with that, so I'm not going to risk it. Fred Vice, Mr. Vice, as we call him. Good morning, Colin. You got to sleep in. Yeah, I did sleep in a little bit today, guys. Just a tiny bit. I think I got up at 4:45. I wanted to make sure they weren't playing games on me, and we're going to start it at 5:30. But yeah, it's still all there. Okay. Ollie, do you know when it starts and finishes then? Yep, dude, I do. Let me look at the schedule here. So the schedule now, the neutralized start is 2:30 CEST. And Ollie, I think if you're in the UK, that's even an hour ahead of you. So Ollie, for me right now, it's 6:30 in the morning. Ollie, I think it's like 1:30 for you. So they're using Central European time. And they say the expected arrival is 5:13 Central Europe time. So it looks like it's only, whatever that is, 2 hours and 45 minutes long, the stage today. 5:30, 6:30, 15 or 6:30. Yeah, 2 hours and 45 minutes. They've got 2 HC climbs, a Cat 2, and it's only 93 kilometers long. The sprint, the initial start's going to be so fast. 12 kilometer into that start. Joey's saying not true about something. Okay, I'll check the... yeah, Joey, you shouldn't be driving and doing this, so get to work. She's saying not true about the music. Yeah, there was a piece of music in there. Okay, guys, this is married couples talking now, so let's just stop this, Joey. Cole Kane from Saudi Arabia, dude, thank you so much again for the support. I'm just going to let people pile in before I do my usual routine here. Actually, we're getting pretty close now, guys. Pretty close to the neutralized start. Let's see here. Actually, I don't even have this turned on over here. I got to get in. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the feed from Flow Bikes to pop on. Should be right away. Should be right away. So we'll do that. Yeah, so Joey's gone to do a full day work in the office on the front desk today. Ben O'Connor yesterday. Well, that's this morning, I guess. Guess they're getting ready to go. Oh, check this out. Due to the change of route, the time limit to complete stage 19 of the Tour de France, Albertville to Plagne, is extended to 21% of the winner's time. I did notice yesterday, some of the back-end dudes were 46 minutes behind. The live feed's just coming on now, guys, so we'll be kicking off pretty quick. Robert, I was ready for the stage to begin when I saw the brake check Visma. Yeah, what was that all about? Have you guys seen that? Robert sent it to me. Pogi's driving along on his bike. There's a Visma team car ahead of him, and it basically slams on the brake, and Pogi kind of goes over his handlebars a little bit. His back tire comes off the ground. I don't know if he hit the ground or anything. That was before the start of yesterday's stage. Fred, it was a short one to start with. So Fred's saying 93 kilometers. What was the schedule like? It was only 129. It was supposed to be like another brutal hill mountain stage. It was going to have 5 climbs. Now we're down to 3. We've got the Col de Pré, the Cormet de Roseland, and La Plagne. The first HC is nowhere near as hard as the last one. The Cormet de Roseland, that's where we go past, I think it's the Lac de Roseland up there. 30 seconds here till the live stream starts coming in, guys. Okay, so what's Cole saying? Robertson Cole Kane already logging miles. Okay, here he is. Yeah, I'm reading Cole's comment. Good morning from Saudi. Yes, I've done my early morning ride today also. Hope for a good race today. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. I was saying to some friends in my Discord, kind of shocked that La Plagne doesn't have double points. So at the finish line, guys, look at the sporting stakes. So this is the revised one now. It doesn't have the other climbs. So for Col de Pre, what did we call it? 20 points. 20 points for the sprint. 5 points for that Cat 2 Cormet de Roseland. Look at La Plagne though. It's only got 20 points for the polka dot jersey, because I was kind of thinking maybe Ben's encouraged. He's going to go after the polka dot jersey. If he won everything, he'd get 45 points. 25 and 20. That gives him 45 in total. He has 51 right now. That's still short of what Pogi has. So usually it should be double points on an HC finish, an HC summit. They didn't do it here. They did do it yesterday. Yesterday's finish was 40 points. So that's how Ben got into the mix. Why they did that, that just seems like they messed that up to me. They should be making it like an all-out race for this last mountain climb. That's just what they've done. I have no control over that. Let's just see something here. See if we can do this quick. Was I going to do the last? This is when Ben goes on the attack yesterday. He just accelerates away for Einar Rubeo Reyes. Just mad attack. A lot of discussion too as to how when Mateo went back, why did Mateo go solo up the road with these two riders, Ben O'Connor and Rubeo Reyes? Why was he not back more with Jonas to do one last big attack? I kind of thought it was because he was playing the satellite rider role. But yeah, it's easy to judge it afterwards, right? Here, we're going to take a quick look at the stage here. Black Mesa's here again. This guy's been here before. Yeah, Robert, I got, like you're talking about Cole Kane logging miles. I got to log some miles today. So after this, I got to race to town, animal feed supply run, and get home and get on the bike. Let's take a look at the stage. Now, guys, the video I'm going to show you here is from Tour de France. This is when it was the full stage. So I'll probably just pause it at one point and say we're going to start roughly around here. So ignore the start. We are not starting in Albertville today. Or maybe we are and we're going to just divert away from it. So this first climb here, the Côte d'Henri-sur-Aiguille, we do not climb that. This next one here, the Col de Saisies, we skipped that. That was a Category 1 back there. We completely skipped that. So maybe we scoot over in this other valley. This one we do climb. This is the Cormet de Roseland. Oh, so the Col de Pre. That's an HC climb right there. Then we take on the Cormet de Roseland. That lake back there that you saw is Lac de Roseland, I believe, down into the valley system. This one at the end, this is an HC, big time. The other one, if that's an HC, this is an HC plus. Look at this finish up at La Plagne. That's insane. It's going to be a really good stage nonetheless. Let me jump out of here, guys. Get out of that and get back to it. So we'll go to the live mode here. I do have Bike Terra already running in the background. Let me just give it a double check. Good old Bike Terra. Should be able to spectate it right away. The riders aren't showing up yet. Yeah, I'm seeing here one of the developers, Matt. I think it's Matt Gibbs. One of the main guys. There's two guys that run this thing. He says it's about 15 minutes till I get the race data. And I love this here. There's someone in the so you can actually ride this with the pros if you want it. And there's a person in the chat right now. The rider's name is Tadej Pogacar. And they said, "This is my first race, lol." Like, why would you do this as your first race? Why would you do this as your first race? Oh, I love it. Okay, I gotta type some of these guys. Okay, I'm going to fix that quickly. Riders are still getting ready here, guys. Just typing to the Bike Terra folks over there. I am in my one long sleeve jersey today. It's a lookalike of the Crank jersey I used to wear outside all the time. Gonna jump back here now. So I was just hanging out on Bike Terra for a second there. The riders are on their way out to the start proper. It's a 5.4 kilometer. Ooh, what's they're saying about Oscar only here? Oscar only saying it's going to be a hard day, a short day. Just wait until that final climb to see how I feel there. Yeah, he's doing amazing right now. Why don't we do this? Take a look at the rankings quickly. GC rankings as of yesterday. Obviously, Pogi. So I told people in the Discord, there's two battles I'm kind of looking at right now. You know, first and second are secure. Jonas still thinking he can win, guys. I saw that interview yesterday. And one of the reporters said, no, it's not possible. And Jonas just kind of went with it. But the battles for me are 3, 4, and 5. You can see here there's 11 minutes back to 12:49. So a minute and 48 seconds between three riders here. Primoz, Oscar Only, and Lipowitz. I like them all. I don't want any of them to get bumped out, but I'd love to see them all get bumped up too. And then the next battle for me would be 6, 7, 8. 15:36 to 18:31. So just 3 minutes there. Johansson, Vauquelin, and Gall. Vauquelin and Gall flips places yesterday. Ben Healy still in 9th. He's 7 minutes behind 8th. So, well, you never know, guys. It's the last mountainous stage. These guys are getting tired. You know, it's one of those, it's that cliche thing, anything can happen. Watching Pogi come up to the start line now. So yeah, it looks like it's going to start at 6:40. Looks like we're about 6 minutes away from the neutralized start. And then Ben O'Connor, he's 4 minutes behind Ben Healy at 29 minutes back. Withdrawals yesterday, we lost 2 at the start. Carlos Rodriguez, fractures in his pelvis from the crash. Cyril Barth, I didn't hear why. Enric Mas pulled out yesterday during the stage. So let's just jump back here. Yeah, nothing's going on yet, guys. Yeah, Tadej. Today, Pogi distances rivals to the K1 standings, bring his total to 105. Jonas is at 89 points. Yeah, I think the only... Jonas and Lenny could get the polka dot jersey if either one of them kind of won everything and Pogi just decides, I quit. That's it. Or Pogi just says, I'm not going to race anything today. I'm going to ride with the Gruppetto today. Otherwise, he has it. So let's take a look. Here's the yellow jersey. Here's the polka dot jersey. I think Jonas is wearing it. 72 for Lenny Martinez. Remember, he had a penalty yesterday of 8 for doing the ultimate sticky bottle. I'll see if I can find a video of that. Basically holding on to the bottle and using the team car to pull you back up. And I think I mentioned in the chat earlier too. That's what guys say, well, I had to because I had a mechanical and my competitors didn't wait for me. Oh well. They're always going to say that. So Jonas has 89. Pogi has 105. 16-point gap there. So yeah, Jonas could take it. Jonas could win one and Pogi could decide not to go challenge any of the others. He feels kind. He just wants to give someone else a jersey. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Aaronsman's got good points in 4th place. He's had some great days in the mountains. Ben got big points yesterday. So yesterday, Ben would have got 40 points on that double point HC Summit finish. Why that's not there today, I kind of feel like it's an oversight in what's going on. Okay, so still at the ceremonial start here, guys. This is as live I'm going to get. Okay, they have departed. No, they're out on the road, guys. They are. That was a bit delayed. Let's get back here now. We'll look at this one here. Like, get me live. Get me live. So they should have just pulled out. Yeah, it's not even showing up here yet. Perhaps they've shortened the neutral start. I'm seeing it's 2.6 kilometers to the neutral start. Sorry, to the depart. They're in the neutral start now. They have not mentioned it here. Yeah, anyway, guys, awesome live stream yesterday. The chat was incredible. So many knowledgeable people here. And even the new people that really know nothing about cycling feel comfortable enough to come in here and talk about it. So I thought that was really cool. Doug's in the mix. Good morning, buddies. Hey, Doug. Robert's talking about Cannondale Synapse Neo all-road. Okay, he's talking about his bike here. Oh, e-bike. With a basket and a bell. Yeah, 400-watt battery. Dude, that's way too much. I'm just backing up here a bit, guys. Fred, I was surprised to see that Pogi is tired of the Tour. Yeah, I did see that too. He just wants to be done. Wants to go home. Can't imagine lancing that. Never. I thought that exact same thing. Stop at nothing, win at any cost. Lance Armstrong. Yeah, I thought about Fred. I thought the exact same thing too. Maybe he's so dominant that it kind of bores him now. Mentally he's like, well, what am I doing this for? So it's a real tough one for him. But just the way he talks, it's like, just a few days, over the last few weeks, people in the media have been going on about Primoz, because Primoz is just, yeah, whatever. We'll see what happens. He just says that because he doesn't want to give them any comments, and they've been kind of coming down on him about that. He doesn't care about the Tour de France. He doesn't care about the Tour de France. Yeah, he does. He just doesn't want to make comments. That's his way of handling the media. And basically, Pogi saying, I'm bored. I'm done. I want to go home. That's how I saw it too, Fred. Ian Holmes, more rain, Zwifty tomorrow, and Sunday meetup. Okay, dude, we're going to have to try to figure that out, how we're going to do that. I know that it's a late start on Sunday for the final stage, so let me get that all figured out today, and we'll figure that out, Ian. Good morning, dudes, from Dawn here. JR from Latvia. Hey, scorching heat here today in Latvia. Okay, as in Latvia he's talking about. Guys, I still have no feed. I'm trying to see here now. Yeah, nothing from the Tour de France yet. I'm seeing on signs on the side of the road for Matteo Jorgensen. He looked really good, and then he looked really bad yesterday. Should they have attacked more in the valley? That's the key thing. When they let all the other riders come back to them. Looks like Trek rider here all bandaged up on his left arm and his knee with that webbing they put on. Man, his bike looked dirty. Mechanic didn't do a good job. Who is that? Actually don't know who that is at this point. That's probably Consoni. I think it's Consoni. JR, how hot is it in Latvia? Yeah, so Joey Jojo's getting a full e-bike, 400-watt battery. I would just be instantly dropped. I think only will get on the podium today. Really? Dude, I'm cheering for him. I'm also cheering for Lipowitz, and I'm cheering for Primoz. So that battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I want them all to get on the podium. But I also don't want anyone to fall off. I like Lipowitz. I like only as like superstar. He's far and away the GC rider of that team. He's kind of doing it all by himself. He's super smart. He's using other riders as his domestiques. Really chilled out start here, guys. There are Trek riders on the front already. Victor's up there as well. Wow, he's wearing a ventilated helmet today. So I wonder how warm it is out there. I'm not seeing anything here yet, guys. So here's going to be the course. I'm actually going to probably close a couple of these down and then go to the live route again and see if I get some data from them. Still no data from them. Actually, at the end of yesterday, all the transponders just died. So what we could do even, there's a workaround for this. Yep. So I'm looking at Bike Terra. They don't have any data yet either. I'm seeing here 4 minutes until the race start over on Bike Terra. So let me get caught up with the chat here. Tom Scoins, Latvian here, just hanging out with the race director's car. Yeah, so there's Quinn Simmons, there's Consoni, Tom Scoins here. Trek's already sitting on the front. They've only got 12 kilometers to get these sprint points. Robert, Pogi likely tired of the drama and the media and having to ride his bike, still sore from crashing. Not surprised he's tired, but unusual that he actually says it. Yeah, that's what it is for me too. All these guys are tired. You know, it's the biggest race in the world. They're probably so excited to get to it, but once you're like 80, 90% through, you probably just want to be done. So, but he's saying it out loud. New dude here, Daniel. Looks like Daniel Zelikowski. I did this last Sunday after a heavy fall on Saturday, heading to the sign-on. Still managed 9 hours 50 to the finish. Oh, dude, are you talking about Bike Terra? So David Zelikowski, let me know what you're talking about. Because you're saying you did this last Sunday after a heavy fall on Saturday, heading to sign on. Okay. David, let me know what that is. I'm confused as to what you're talking about. Yeah, the race is about to start soon. It says, my live stream says it's 800 meters away. I'm just not getting anything here from the tour right now. Live tracking. We'll take a look at what they're saying in the news feed. Yeah, they'll always say right here, and the race has started. So I'm just kind of looking for all that data right now. What I can do too is I'm hoping the data is going to be going to Bike Terra as well. If I don't see their transponders here, I can use Bike Terra to show you what's going on the course too. Usually it does sit like this for quite a while, and then it'll just light up, but it generally shows it in the neutral start. So that's kind of throwing me off right now. Let me get in here. Joey's probably at the office, unlocking the doors right now. Wow, got a good bunch of people in. Guys, yesterday was absolutely incredible. I've never seen... I could barely keep up with people in here. So much support from all around the world. I want to do this quickly before I forget. I had it pulled up. Let's go through it. Okay. Why can't I do this? I got to close that guy down. And we're going to come here. I just want to give a special shout out to... guys, special shout out to everyone. But just people that I want to recognize that went above and beyond yesterday. Rick Cood, just a brand new guy that came into the channel. Coffee for Two. Thank you, Rick. R. Stanley, always supporting as well from Oklahoma. Cole Kane always drops in. Yeah, I got a lot of coffee to drink, Cole. Thank you very much. John Chady, Bashak. These are two, like, I say OG originals, right? From my Ruby days. I've known these guys for probably 3 years. Riding inside with them. The Discord, I chat with these guys every day. Every day, pretty much. If I don't chat with them, I see what they're chatting about in the Discord. Evard here as well. Special shout out to it's Evard Otway. Been in the channel a lot. Thank you very much, dude. Joey Jojo. She's always here too. And James Anderson. He just dropped in at the last second. Says, love the channel, Colin. Keep up the great coverage, and thank you for all your hard work and long days. Dudes, the days have been long. The days have been long. But I love it. It's all part of it. So according to this, still neutralized start here, guys. So it looks like we're going past what they're saying the neutralized starts. And now we're getting data over here. You can see it now on the maps. We finally have some data showing up. So we are live here now. I'm just waiting to see them do the rocket launch. I'm hitting kilometer 0 right now. So let's just bounce back here. The peloton, they're about 250, 300 meters ahead of me. There's people right at the kilometer 0 marker. Drink your coffee. Peloton's strung out already. Peloton is already strung out. Yeah, race has started just now. Oliver Marachik here, can't imagine riding with a fracture. Yeah, he actually finished too. Like, it's amazing. Oh, Info Course Radio. See what they're going to say here. Yeah, it's amazing. I finished that first book yesterday. It's the part 2. And Joey Jojo, I keep saying, I need part 1. You don't use your Audible credits. I do. Quinn Simmons. Team Simmons on the front, guys, already. Trek riders behind him. 3-4 riders deep. Pogi riding about 15th to 20th back right now. Guys, anyone here is willing to put money on Jonas right now? Would you put money on Jonas to win today? I'm kind of like, well, actually, after I saw the brake check, which I'm like, was that AI? I don't even know. And his comments yesterday, I'm like, dude, you've had your chances. You've had the chances. But you never know. You never know what they can do. I think Visma has to just bury themselves today and throw caution to the wind and attack. If I was Jonas, I don't want to finish second. I want to win. I want to win. That's second place is not a win for them here. Uno X in 8th place, that's a win. Drew Schaefer's back. Race should be starting. Yeah, it's underway now, guys. 91.8 kilometers remaining. Such a short stage. It's going to be intense. It does start with a climb too, though. It's a gradual uphill here all the way. So it's going to be hot and heavy at the end, but it's going to be an uphill sprint into Villard-sur-Durand. Okay, yeah, late start today. We've got someone here. Munasa, thanks. Keep up a good job. Looks like Erie and USA. Okay, just trying. I'm not sure what Erie means. Yeah, guys, the stream yesterday was insane. I kept wondering when Joey Jojo would come downstairs and be like, what is going on? She actually slept in a little bit yesterday. She didn't have to go in early. She kind of works the 10 till whenever shift. So I always ask her, are you working the midnight shift tonight? Like, when are you coming home? She'll walk in the house at 9 o'clock at night. I'm already going to sleep. So weird. So yeah, pressure is on the front, just being controlled by Trek right now. I expect Jonathan Milan to get the points. Joe's here. Joe, good morning all. It says all Colin fans, I guess. First cup of coffee started. I'm on my second, dude. I probably will slip for a third at some point, but with the coffee warmer, it's fantastic now, guys. What a fun stretch this has been for me. I think back now, here we are on stage 19, and when I started this, I'm like, well, okay, I'll give it a shot and see what happens. And now I'm like, oh, wow, why didn't I start this last year? Yeah, Trek slamming it hard now. It looks like they're on a bit of a downhill segment here. 60K an hour now. It's all Trek on the front, guys. All Trek on the front. Yeah, this has been so successful, and it's all because of you guys watching, people jumping in from around the world. It's insane. I did look at the map earlier. We're going to get some good usage of... so here's our sprint point in this little tiny ski area here. This is all skiing up here, guys. Skiing everywhere. I thought we were nutty about our skiing here. We're not even close. All ski hills. Here's the first HC. This is Col de Prix. And here's the Lac de Roseland. Roseland. I'm trying to Frenchify it too much, I guess. Roseland, but I like saying that. Then we come to the Roseland here. But take a look at some of these nice switchbacks here. We're going to get some Bike Terra action going on through here, folks. Definitely look at these switchbacks here. This looks like a mini Alpe d'Huez to me right here. This is mini Alpe d'Huez right here. This is about half of Alpe d'Huez, it looks like, with the number of switchbacks. The end gets even more juicy. There's climbing, like, I mean, even here, look at this. Well, I don't know if that's might be going downhill there. So remember, if you're over in this part of the world, you can go up this way. Yeah, it'll be going downhill here. This is all the river valley. Small towns down through here. You can see the river itself. Here's La Plagne itself. Take a look at this puppy. Like, look at these switchbacks here. This is going to be epic. Whatever happens at the end, whether it's Pogi destroying Jonas, Visma trying to put attacks in, breakaway guys going for it, just some random dude trying to get up the road. I'm excited about this today. Very excited. It's Tour de France, guys. Can't beat it. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Okay, chitty chatty. Ian Sane looked further into Bike Terra. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at it right now too, dude. See if I can find anyone. Yeah, it's looking... Oh, I got data. I do have data now. I got the peloton here. And it's awesome too because there's two riders out on course. The one person's name is Ange. That might be short for Angie. And then Otto's out there as well, or Otta. So there's people trying to actually do this course. And it's so cool. Matt, the developers here, saying FY, Ange, and Otta, there's a teleport option in the menu, route, in case you need it. Basically, guys, this is such a brutal course. If you want to just jump up to a certain part and ride that, you can. Awesome. Ruvi has one of that same features as well, but this one you're doing against real-world Tour de France riders. So you can catch up with them. Let's say you started late. You could just say, oh, I'm just going to do the La Plagne with them. See how I hang in there with them. So you could do that. So the riders are out there. One big peloton at the moment. saying 7.5 kilometers to sprint. We're probably just under that, actually. So, guys, any predictions for today? Will anyone want to put up their hand and say Jonas can win? Drew, 6:38 in Colorado. Bonjour. David, just heading to Paris from Nice to watch final. Oh, so David did this real route yesterday. So David's one. David, let me know more, dude. Dude, you get in this chat and tell us. So David Zelaskowski, did you do this entire stage yesterday? Are you one of those crazy dudes that goes out there? Tim Welland's riding on the back right now, guys. Looks like he's sitting on an Arkea B&B Hotels car. Trek riding on the front. David, give us some more info. So he's obviously heading to Paris from Nice to watch the final. Grandstand seats. Whoop, whoop. Yes, yes, brother. Get it, dude. And it sounds like he did this entire stage yesterday. I'm going to back up because David said he left a big comment there. So it took him 9 hours and 50 minutes to finish this stage last Sunday after a heavy rainfall. 70 years old. David, you rock, dude. You rock. Team Radio here. So far, it looks like they're agreed. So far, it looks to be okay. I think this is Liddell Trek. I guess maybe they're saying that everyone knows that Jonathan Milan's going to take it. Maybe? I don't know. Intermarché is there, guys. Intermarché's in the mix. Joey, I hope you're watching from the office. I expect YouTube to be on the front desk. Show the girls at work the channel. Make sure they like and subscribe. We've got, here's Tim Wellens out the back, guys. Just surfing his way up through the cars. So yeah, David, love some more information from you. Yeah, so it looks like myself and oh wow, you guys are crazy in here. Drew Schaefer, same time zone as me, dude. I'm on Mountain Standard Time. Was just down in Colorado end of June. It's crazy that almost a month's passed since we were there to see Metallica, and we caught a Rockies game as well. That was a lot of fun. Do I really care about baseball? Not a lot. Do I like going to the stadium and having a hot dog, having a beer, sitting in the sun, watching the crazies? I love that part of it. The baseball, wow, whatever. It's secondary to me. I still enjoyed it. Drew saying my pre-tour prediction was Tadej, Jonas, Wildcard, and Remco Primoz will battle for fourth. Dude, you're pretty close. You should have bet on it. Ramon Remigio. This dude was here yesterday as well, watching from Las Piñas, Philippines. Dude, welcome aboard. Let's see if we can get the entire country of the Philippines in here. There were so many people from the Philippines here yesterday. I loved it. JR, it's plus 25 Celsius. 25 degrees Celsius, 65% humidity. Yeah, humid. Dude, it was like that here yesterday too. We had a few days of rain. I stepped outside. Guys, we're about 5 kilometers to the sprint point here. Pretty well controlled by Trek right now. I'm trying to pay attention to both things at once. The real battles are happening later. They're showing a legendary finish here. 2002, stage 16. Rabobank, guys. Rabobank disappeared. I don't know if this is Decker. Maybe it's Bogart. I don't know who that is at this moment. So he must have won on La Plagne. Got a full set of teeth on him, guys. Full set of teeth. If you look closely at the Visma jerseys, they have Rabobank right here, right along the side. Like, I think Rabobank's been uninvolved with cycling for years. Have your coffee, guys. Four Trek riders on the front, leading out Jonathan, and 2 Trek riders behind him. The next rider in line is Binyam. So Binyam's doing his job, trying to stay in there. David, I did the Letap Sportive last Sunday. Okay, awesome, dude. Awesome. 70 years old, getting it done. 10 hours on the bike, guys. So if you're sitting at home thinking, dude, I can't do this. We got Bastien Tranchant pulling over. Looks like a bike change. Just a rear wheel. Actually, it's a front wheel. Haven't barely seen any front wheel changes this tour. If you're sitting at home on your couch wondering how you're going to get in shape, how you can lose that little bit of a gut you got on you, dude, get on a bike. If you're worried about it being safe, you can start inside. You can ride inside with me. There's a lot of people that ride inside, and there's a lot of pro-level riders who ride inside too. So Alpecin de Koenig, they're in a partnership with Zwift. If you were to go on Zwift, you're going to see Mathieu van der Poel on there. You're going to see Jasper Philipsen on. Actually, after stage 3 crash that Jasper had, it must have been like a week and a half later, Jasper did a Zwift group ride. So everyone jump in and do a ride with Jasper on Zwift. It's safe. It's recovery for these guys. I know dudes too. I told you about Project Echelon with the Echelon Racing League. They're racing in Europe right now. They're a continental level US team. They're racing in Europe. They were heading to Belgium. I think they got races in northern France right now, like continental level races. So look up Project Echelon on Pro Cycling Stats and you'll see the team. The director messaged me a couple days ago. They're going to be racing inside again this winter, and they've asked me to do some commentary. So it's more common than you think if you're not in the cycling world. If you're just kind of interested in cycling, how do I get involved? It's so easy. We've got Ruben here, Ruben Garcia Jr. Good evening, watching from the Philippines. Yeah, Ruben, thanks for hanging in there. I know it's a late start for you guys too. It's late night there. They're 12 hours ahead of us. Fred Weiss, yeah, yesterday you had all the Philippines in your house. Amazing. Yeah, dudes, it was so great. I was after that stream yesterday. Again, yeah, okay, so I don't like to stare at numbers. I tell Joey Jojo at night, she'll go, oh, look. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, I don't want to talk about the channel right now. I just want to sit here and watch a really, really bad horror movie. Like, so bad that I can barely stand it because I just fall asleep. That's what I do. They're like, it puts me to sleep. But yeah, but the support I see through the numbers, it's like, yes, people like this. It's so encouraging to me that you guys who are cycling fans, that understand cycling, appreciate what I'm doing. Because you could sit on the outside and say, oh, this is terrible. Okay, here's John. I just hopped on in the chat and hear my name. Good morning, Colin. Hey, John, good to see you, dude. Yeah, I was talking about you and Bashak yesterday supporting the channel. Like I said, dude, totally humbled, guys. I've known these guys forever. So really cool. I've commentated on John's events. John's been in other events, GRC events. I think I wore my GRC jersey yesterday. I'm waiting for more jerseys to come. The tour's finishing so quick, guys. I don't know if I'll get them. Some jerseys. Joey got me. Joey, check the mail. Check the mail. Also, go to the post office today and check to see if my camera's there, so I can do my dog sled streams this winter. I told people yesterday I was going to show some of my dog sled stuff. Got some pretty decent pictures so you can see what it's about. I can try to remember where I was when I was doing it. I thought I'd leave that for tomorrow for a longer stage and not get too off track during the climbs we're watching here. It says 2.6 to the sprint. It's going to be a little bit less than that. Arnaud Delis being pulled up. He's actually using confidence riders. He's the lotto rider. Trying to get up there. He's sitting behind the Intermarché A team. He's going to be involved in the sprint. Looks like he's getting better throughout the tour. Yeah, what per kilo is the rocket start launch in the tour? A little more than our 10 to 12. You guys are probably faster today, John. It actually took off pretty slow. It was uphill, but now they're rocking. Okay, Israel Premier Tech rider. Wow, another guy getting a front wheel change. I just finished saying it's Alexei Lutsenko, guys. It's been all rear wheels that I've been watching. Now today, 2 wheels in a row, front wheel. What's going on? Conspiracy. Dawn's here. Guys, we're almost at 400 people watching. Thank you so much. Dawn, thanks, Colin. This stuff is sure to be a labor of love. You're doing your part to grow the sport. Dudes, I love it. So after I finished yesterday, remember that was a 3 a.m. wake up for me. Tomorrow's going to be worse. I'll try to time it better. So tomorrow is the earliest start of the tour. My time, neutralized start, is 3:55 a.m. So it's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Enjoy your weekends. I'm so looking forward to... I love it. I love getting up early every day. I can't believe I've made it this far, and I'm going to keep on trucking too, guys. So after I do my stuff, do my little bike ride. My bike rides are lame these days. Ian, you're probably going to want to drop me when we do our Zwift ride together. Okay, 1.3 kilometers I was saying here, and I'm not going to look at this stuff up here, guys. I want to tell you how I see it. Jonathan Milan is sitting at fifth wheel right now. We're about 1.2 kilometers to the finish here. Tom Scoyne sitting on the front. 2 Trek riders, Quinn Simmons, Jonathan Milan, probably Consoni behind him. Then we've got Gourmay and another Intermarché rider there. I'm looking for Arnaud Delis to come up. Jonathan Milan right now has 332 points. I'd really like Jonathan Milan to take the green jersey. Tadej doesn't need all of them. There's too many green jersey points. Let's make a new, how about best overall rider point system? You know, the guy that does the most sprinting and the most climbing, kind of like the old days. They had that jersey for that. I think they stopped that in the early 90s. Just keeping an eye on them here. Kevin Vauquelon's going to be probably wanting his 6th place back. Every place counts, guys. Every place counts. Go online later today and type in UCI, something like UCI World Tour Races points. And there's points for every race. The ultimate granddaddy is the Tour de France. 1,300 points if you win the Tour de France. There's points if you win stages. Let's just take a look at stuff here. I want to make sure we're still rocking here. Yeah, just a little stutter there from Flow Bikes. There's a ton of racing coming up on Flow Bikes too, guys. It's so much coming at me, I don't even know what to do. So we're going to transition into Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift. I hope all of you guys want to watch that, want to be interested. Oh, so they're through the sprint there. I can't look over there, guys. I'm not looking over there. We're only, it looks like 400 meters, 300 meters to the sprint. And for some reason, the camera's on a guy in the back. I don't know why they do that. Sprint's lighting up right now, guys. Villard-sur-Duron. Jonathan Milan in 2nd place here. I think I can see Binion behind him. It's a helicopter shot. And that looks like a Uno X rider. 4th, there's only 4 riders going to the sprint. Quinn's just pulled off. Jonathan Milan just easing his way up there. Binion's trying to come around it, but just Jonathan Milan has so much power. He can take a look over his shoulder and just keep an eye on Binion there. And, like, dude, try. Just try. This happens. Sometimes it's every Tour de France. Sometimes it's for a couple of years. Anthony Turgis involved again, too. And I'm not sure if that's Abrahamson there as well. Let's take a look. Is that Abrahamson there? Possibly could be. So here's our leading group. It is Jonas Abrahamson again. So he was the rider that was in 5th place. I saw his reddish colored jersey. I wasn't sure if it was a Lotto rider. This is the dude that broke his collarbone supposedly less than a month ago. And has been in tons of breakaways. Won a stage. Yeah, that guy needs a pay raise. So yeah, Milan, absolutely annihilates them in the intermediate sprint. That he didn't even have to really get anywhere near his full power there. Basically, just winds it up enough. Takes a look back at Binion. Okay, what are you doing back there, bro? Okay, gotcha. You get 2nd, I get 1st. That's how it's going to go. Guys, the real race starts now. I'm expecting breakaways immediately. And like I said, Abrahamson's got him in the right position already. This dude here. Let's take a look at his record. Like, who was talking about this dude beforehand? I know I wasn't. There he is, stage 11, 1st place overall. This guy has been on the front so much. That rainy day, 2 days ago into Valence, he was on the front. They got caught in the very last couple kilometers there before the big crash. This guy is always up front, and look at him. I'm going to go with the sprinters. I'm going to hang off the back as soon as they're done and they shut her down for the day and jump on the broom wagon. I'm going. I'm not wasting any time. This is the Tour de France. Let's go, baby. Gadoosh. Yeah, Dawn, it is. Yeah, it's totally a labor of love, guys. I love doing this. If I can make it something more than that and get to do what I like, yeah, that's like the dream job, I think. Joe saying the race has started. Please hit the like button. Yeah, guys, hit the like buttons. Someone from the Philippines said that their stream went down. It must have been probably a stream that wasn't supposed to be up. My video showed up next. That's why we had all the Filipino viewers yesterday jumping in to find out what was going on, which I love, guys. So the likes, as someone said, it's free to like. You guys, it doesn't cost you anything. Just you got to click that little button with the thumb. I have no idea what it's at. I'm at 10. I got 10 likes, guys. Drew saying no to something. Drew, I'm not sure what you're saying no to there. I had Ben O'Connor yesterday for $75. Seriously? Okay, don't pop believing. Did you really have Ben Connor $75 on a 120 to 1 bet? Are you kidding me? Dude, I think you need to leave me your betting tips on a daily basis. We could make that. Am I allowed to talk about that? I'm not sure what I'm actually allowed to do. Can we talk about gambling on here? Dude, I really hope you won that. Morton saying no effing way. Oliver saying no money on Jonas. Okay, dudes, I got it. Because I said who would put money on Jonas today? You know what? I kind of feel bad for him when he was doing that interview. People are all around him. The reporter is saying it's impossible. Yeah, we know that. Just, he has to do that every day. Every day, it's like, why can't you beat Tadej? Why can't you beat him? Why aren't you as good as him? And so this morning I was thinking, he's the only guy out there that's anywhere close to Tadej. All the rest don't get, bombarded by those questions. And I guess you can say, well, he's a GC contender. He has to face that. It's true. But it must get really annoying. Kind of like how Tadej's just kind of done with the tour right now. So, dudes, Col de Prix, it's a tough one. It's not as hard as La Plagne at the end. Take a look at our little map here. We're already into the switchbacks here now, guys. We've got some groups here. So Abrahamson's off the front by himself. Superstar right here. I can't wait for them to become a World Tour team. There's 18 World Tour teams. Talked about this quickly. Guys, you can go online and find this all out. It takes a bit of digging around to do. So there's 18 World Tour teams. And then there's teams below them like UnoX. Israel Premier Tech, I think, is not a World Tour team right now. It gives you a guaranteed entry to all the World Tour events. What are those? I think there's like 35 or 36 World Tour events. The Tour, the Vuelta, the Giro. And then it's the Monuments. And then there's a bunch of stage races like the Tour Down Under. And all those other big classics. What could they be? Like, I don't know if it's like Perry Tours maybe. There's so many races still coming. It's actually crazy how much racing there is in August. It doesn't just end in July with the Tour de France. So I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to watch all that. Ronald Borja here. Good evening, watching from the Philippines. Dude, welcome aboard. Kunama Tradition Cultures, how is Binyam? Binyam just got second place in the sprint point there. I think he picked up 17 points. I'm looking at it right now. Jonathan Milan gets 20. Binyam gets 17 points. Guys, why don't we do that quickly for the green jersey here? Going to just bounce around a little bit here. Green jersey points, general ranking. Is this now? I think this might be recent now. Sometimes they don't update it immediately. For the stage, Jonathan gets 20. Binion gets 17. Anthony Turgis, he's right up there all the time, this dude. Yeah, he's third place. No, that's stage. Go to general. This guy's probably fourth or fifth place. Turgis is sixth place in the points. Yeah, Jonathan Milan. Yeah, you can see you guys. At the intermediate sprint, he was only doing 50.4k an hour when I've seen his top speed be 80.5k an hour. First climb of the day, Col de Prix, 12.6 kilometers at 7.7%. It's the third time the Tour tackles this ascent. In 2023, it features on stage won by Ben O'Connor in Tynes. Man, see, I wish they had double points on the finish today. It would give something for Ben to really go for. If he could get on a breakaway, he's down in the standings. He's 10th place overall. He's no risk to Pogi. He could have went early, scooped up all the points, and got the polka dot jersey. I'll show you that too, why I'm talking about that. Take a look here. There's 45 points available. 2 20s and a 5. Ben's only got 51, but if that last one would have been a 40, like I think it should have been, the attacks are already going off, guys. And Ben scooped them all up, he could be ahead of Pogi at the end. Like I keep saying, guys, share the wealth. Spread the love around. Let's share these jerseys around. Live tracking here. We're already climbing now, guys. It says leading group here. It looks like they're only showing one group at the moment. You know what I'm going to do? Take a little look over here. Okay, we don't need that open, do we? We're going to hit some Biterra action and see what we've got here. We've got our leading group. Yeah, they're getting the same data as the Tour data is getting. So they're only showing one group of 11 riders. Tudor looking good today, guys. Two-door is in the mix here. Two-door riders on the front right now. I am looking at slightly delayed. Okay, here we go. So the data that's popping up here is exactly the data I'm seeing on Biketerra, because I never saw any of the jerseys on the map screen here. It just had a group up front of 11 riders. That group up front of 11 riders right now: Primos, Jordan Jagat, Timon Aaronsman, Einar Ribeiro-Reyes. He's probably got some confidence after yesterday. Baudin, Michael Storer was in the front yesterday. Alaphilippe, Harold Tejeda, Delattre. Let's take a look at this guy, Alexander Delattre, Castrillo Zapater, and Stannard. So 11 riders up front, 16-second gap to the peloton. Green jerseys already out the back, 1 minute out of the back right now. This will be Jonathan Milan. Binyam, yeah, it is Binyam there. Today he said, yeah, that's enough. Usually Binyam tries to hang on a bit longer. Arnaud Delee's back there, Tim Merlier. So just think about it, guys. Their day's over. Now it's just, okay, we just got to survive the time cut. We got to catch up in the river valleys. EF rider on the front looking good right now. Let's see if I can quickly jump back here, guys, because I know you guys like this. Here we go. Yeah, Primos on the front, guys. Absolutely love it. It is 500 meters back, guys, so we're going to jump into Biketerra. For new people here, this is something we do. Oh, I got to make sure this is set up, guys. Biketerra, is it going to be that one? I think it is that one. Well, let's just hope for the best, see what we get. We got nothing. Okay, guys, I got to work on this for a second here in the background. So I'm over here. I'm going to bounce to that one. I got to get that window to kind of trigger so I can show it to you. It's still off. Okay, give me 1 second. I got to pick my source. Oh, right here. It's right in front of me. Okay, guys, Biketerra mode here. Matt Nanslow, awesome product, guys. Awesome product. So here's what's going on right now. It's saying we have, I believe it's saying we have 14 in the lead group. Guys, are you showing more riders now? I think they're showing more riders. Yeah, they're showing. They used to have it only as 12, so I think maybe they're allowing more riders to be shown now. This is actually the leading group right now at the Tour de France. You can see the town they're going through here. Take a look in the bottom right-hand corner. And guys, I feel like I'm just like, oh, I don't know, just saying things over and over and over. I'm only doing this for people that have never been here before. If you look at the map in the bottom corner, you can get a layout as to the profile. Just trying to get this figured out. Wonder if I can make this any bigger. I can't actually. So we just came through some switchbacks there. Looks like we got one rider coming back on. I got to see who this is. So I'm going to just quickly pop back here now, turn that one off, and see what we got going on. So yeah, it would have been riders just coming up into the Primos group. 22 riders in the Primos Roglic group. Sepp Kuss is there now, guys. Okay, guys, is Visma going to try to set something up? You know, I keep saying one bad burrito. I still stand by that. One bad burrito, anything could happen. That just means anything could happen. A cat could dart out in front of you. A lady could hit you with a sign and take down half the peloton on the side of the road. Wonder whatever happened to that lady. What do you guys think? Whatever happened to her? Okay, going to catch up, guys. Dave's saying, nope, too long into the race now. You have it managed. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely... I've been saying for a few days, it's Taddy's race to lose now. He has to do something really dumb. Thank you, Drew. Drew's subscribed. Thank you so much, dude. Robert Horner will approve of Lidl Trek today. Okay, good. Yeah, you know who's not knuckleheads? It'll be something like that. Jonas is toast. This is Nate. Nate, I think this might be Nate's first comment here, just like every other day. Yeah, they just haven't been able to do anything. Sheila Newman here. Thank you so much. Sheila, I'm holding the coffee now, and you're right. Thank you for your contribution to the channel. Love it, Sheila. You get the big heart here from Inside Cycling World and a nice little thumbs up. Love it, guys. Appreciate it very much. We're almost at 500 people watching here. Guys, and I got to give a special shout out. I really hope she's watching right now. Joey Jojo. All the background stuff that goes on. All the pretty things that happen. She'll say to me, you know what you should be doing is this. I'm like, I can't. I'm honestly, I can't. I can't. Like after all the prep work I do, then doing this, then kind of trying to just do my own boring life that I have. It's not what it used to be, guys. And then I start getting ready for the next day. And I'm always kind of doing research, looking up bike stuff, and I love it. So Joey does all the extra stuff that I don't. All he's asking if I speak French. Barely, dude. Barely. We take French here in Canada up. I think you're forced to take it up till grade 9. Canada is fully bilingual, guys. Out west, you don't need it. However, there are some places up in, I don't want to say northern Alberta, but kind of like central Alberta, because Alberta is so long. I've got some hand gesticulations here. Decathlon rider throwing a hand up at one of the two-door riders. Could have been Alaphilippe, or this looks like this might be a secondary break trying to get off the peloton right now. That's kind of, this is a group that went before. 10 riders in the Roger group, so the peloton's trying to bring them back. I could see the Visma group there. Let's have a quick look at this here. 10 riders in the front. It's only a 14-second gap. Yeah, they're nervous. I would say anyone back here, any of the GC guys, Oscar only for sure. Also Felix Gall there. These guys are all fighting for positions, and there goes Primoz down the road. So Primoz is up here. Strong alliance here with Tobias Johansson. He's 8th overall. This guy wants to move up too. Storrs there wants to prove something today. Valentin Perry-Ponch, who won Mont Ventoux. It's only a 13-second gap. This is going to be hot and heavy, folks. Hot and heavy here. 12 seconds to the peloton. We've got 46 riders that have already been dropped. This is all going to kind of schmozzle around, guys. Some guys are going to get, catch their breath, diesel back up, and catch back on. The numbers are always changing. They'll change right before my eyes. I do want to see the map. I want to get you into some of the really cool. Okay, it's coming up here. We're going to be going bike territory here, what I call the mini Alpe d'Huez here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, it's a 3/4 Alpe d'Huez. I don't know about the elevation game, but it's probably going to be pretty close. Someone was saying yesterday I talk too, well, thank you for speaking slower is what they said. If I start talking fast, maybe I should have been an auctioneer. Again, Sheila, thank you so much. The coffee's getting hot. There is places all in central Alberta where French is the dominant language. Okay, I gotta back up. Oh, wow, guys. Okay. I'm already behind. How can I be like this? I thought I was keeping up here. Okay. David saying the Colprix is brutal. Trust me. So, yeah, David here was in the chat, guys. He did this climb last weekend. I think he said last Sunday. Is La Plagne where they'll feel it? I did. Okay, David, so cool, dude. So cool you're over there doing this. David, what kind of bike you riding up those climbs? I'm going to catch up with the chat, guys. I got one eye here. I'm going cross-eyed now. Evard's here. Hey, dude. So glad you're back. Gave you a shout-out this morning. Thank you so much for your support yesterday. Oliver's asking, what temperature do I set my coffee warmer? I drink Turkish and like it between 50 and 60. Must buy one myself. Dude, I don't know. It's in Fahrenheit. It says it's at 150 Fahrenheit. So let's think about that. Let's have a quick think. 100 Fahrenheit is 40. So 50 to 60 is probably like 150 Fahrenheit, I would assume. So Evard, good morning to you, dude. Drew skied La Plagne 3 to 5 days around 2005, big mountains, and with my Dutch friend who had been a top 20 Dutch Masters racer for his... Oh, wow. So elite skiing here. Guys, trying to catch up. 3D wearable, watch and learn why Pogi gets more. This is crucial for Pogacar's aggressive forward tilt. Yeah, guys, 3D wearables onto something here. They were talking about that just recently. Pogi's position, he rides very aggressively. A traditional crank would have caused hip pinching and breathing restriction. Yeah, you can see that his hips are quite rotated. I've noticed that. Just going to do a quick bike terra check here, guys. Looks like we're in some nice little areas here. Peloton's all together, guys. So they pulled back that little bit of a gap there. And let's see how many riders are in this group right now. It was bigger before. I don't want to get too hung up on those numbers in case I'm wrong. 97 riders in the front group, so it can't display all of them. We've got 35 riders dropped. Won't be any of the big names yet. That's coming, guys. That's coming. Let me just scroll through the comments here. JR, my prediction would be nothing changes, but Pogi will go ahead of Jonas at the finish. Yeah, it could just be like stalemate like yesterday. I am watching a bit of a replay here. Roglic has just been caught. Campenarts went up the road, I think, and caught him. And then the entire peloton. I can see Visma coming up next. So it all gets pulled back together here. Really cool to see Primoz at the front. And Wout is out the back, guys. So I'm just trying to figure out where he is on camera right now. He's near a Shimano neutral service. Actually, I think Wout is way down. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was falling out of the main peloton. He's way down the field here. So Wout is not at his best right now. Uncle Matty, good day, sir. My picks are Jonas for the win, dude. Here we go. Pogi on his tail, so no time changes. Roglic third, but I do hope for Lipowitz to finish well again. Only has to be hurting. Yeah, dude, Oscar Only, that guy has no support. He's like riding by himself all day long. Imagine him on a high-powered team. Who was it? Picnic, I love the name. Post, it's Post, not Post. I just want to say Post all the time. NL, they were DSM last year. So, new team this year, new team name anyways. New branding. Yeah, so David saying, yes, I did it Sunday the 19th, just gone, and then headed to Nice. Dude, awesome experience. Drew here, yeah, Bogard with the big teeth. I love the big teeth like the Travago guy. Niels Paulet's got the big teeth too. Jim Bruni's talking about all the sports gambling here, how they've all gone on the toilet. Yeah, let's see if Lipowitz can win today, exactly. Yeah, Carlos Rodriguez, broken pelvis from stage 17, and he was sitting 10th overall. Highest place Ineos rider, and has already had, I believe, 2 top 10 finishes at the Tour de France. And speaking of Travago, Niels Paulet is on screen right now. I shouldn't make fun of him, dude. Whatever. You can make fun of me. Make fun of me. But I love that commercial. Yes, Evard here, dudes. All the cycling junkies are coming out. Michael Rasmussen got caught for doping with Rabobank and vanished. Yeah, I think he pulled out of the Tour. Who's this Tudor rider here? Guys, it's all going to start blowing apart here. What's going on? Roglic back at the front again. Martinez wants the points. Einar. This guy's encouraged from yesterday. 11 seconds to Campenart, Storer, Armorale. So I was seeing that live. That was probably more live than what I actually thought it was. Okay, now is a good time to try to show you some groups, what's going on out there. See what kind of data we're getting here. Leading group. It's kind of a big jump though. Kind of a big jump. Let's go to Primoz here. So this is what I'm seeing, guys. We're going to jump over to Bike Terra. If you haven't seen it, this is a cycling app you can check out. This is a really good way for me to try to show you what's going on live out there. Check out the switchbacks here we're going through. Yeah, I love it. So guys, I'm using camera control here with the mouse. Zoom that way. Oh yeah, check that out, dudes. Check that out. Isn't that cool? That's the switchbacks coming. I'm looking for riders behind us right now. Okay, this rider that's flying up behind us right now, I'm not sure if that's real. There are some other riders on the course too that are not riding the Tour de France. Perhaps they've got their... you can, guys, just so you know too, on a lot of these cycling platforms, well, it does say here there's a chasing group at 92 meters. Let's go see. There's Victor. So here's Victor Campenarts, and you can see the group of 3 up ahead of us. I'm actually seeing 4 there, I believe. And now it's changed to 4. So let's go to the leading group. Bruno, someone just jumped on with them. Guys, whilst I'm sitting here and you guys watch this, watch those switchbacks, it's got 4 riders in the front group. How cool is that? Bruno Armorel just got on with them. So that rider coming up behind that you saw on Bike Terra, that's what was going on at the Tour de France. Guys, how cool is that? Okay, so it's every time I jump out like that, it doesn't like when I do that for the window. I hope you guys are seeing this. Yes, you are seeing this. So we got 4 at the front. Still climbing, guys. Still climbing. And and this is my favorite part of when I do racing, when I do my race commentary. There's a group of riders down the road. There's 3 of them. Looks like one of them's trying to split away. And that's what we're seeing here too. It looks like it's Perry Ponch trying to come up. You can see all the names in the top right-hand corner of the Tour de France riders. There's a chasing group of 2. There was 3 before. The chasing group of 2, just off memory, will be Campenarts and some other dude that I can't remember right now. But let's look. It's Victor Campenarts and Michael Storer. Wow. So good, guys. So good. Matt, Anslo, Biketerra. Yes, dudes. You get a yes, dudes, today. Absolutely fantastic. I love this. Then we're going to bounce down to the peloton here. Remember, it's not going to show everyone, guys. Let's go look at Florian here. It is showing more. I hope Anslo or Matt jumps in and says, yeah, we're showing you more riders now. Because before it was limited 12. Look at the groups, guys. Look at these little groups happening. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly if everything's perfectly accurate, guys. It's still like a work in progress. They're saying the green jersey's only 139 meters back. I'm just going to say I think it's more than that. But again, it's data coming from the Tour de France. This is quite the climb. This is a mini Alpe d'Huez. Look at it going up. That's a switchback. That's a switchback. That's another one. We got a building in the way. Don't peek in that guy's window there. He might be changing. You can see even up here in those trees, there's another one. Wow, so cool. Guys, I kind of get giddy doing stuff like that. I hope you like that. We're going to jump here now. And this stuff. So we got 5 riders. So someone else jumped up. It was Perry Ponch. He made it up there. Winner on stage, whatever that was. The Mont Ventoux stage. I forget the number. 14? 15, I don't know. He's going. He's on the move today, folks. He is on the move. Let's watch the live tracking here. Zoom in. Here's our groups. So 5 riders up front. We should have 2 chasers. We do. Campenarts and Storer. And then we're going to jump back. Actually, yeah, you know what? The green jersey group's not that far behind. So I think that was pretty accurate what I was seeing. And there was like little smatterings of groups. Okay, what do we got here? Intermarché just talking. Come on, guys. This is a really hard one. Keep going. This is really hard. The group's pretty small, guys. Let's just keep this going for now. If you guys want more Biketerra, just let me know in the chat. I have to catch up. Okay, upgrade your mind. Andrew, thank you so much again, dude. Let's have a sip of coffee together. David's jumping out. David, thanks for subscribing. We'll be back soon, dude. Yeah, come back for the tour and stick around for the ladies' tour, too. Okay, guys, I'm trying to catch up. Yes, coffee. Let's get that baby warmed up. Drew, did you hear why the stage was shortened? 35 kilometers and 2 kms? Yeah, dude, there's a sick herd of cattle in some valley up the hill. Yeah, that's what I heard too. If you do some more digging, dude, it says that the farmers are distressed because their cattle had to be culled. Which means they're mad as hell because their herds got basically put down because there's a contagious disease in the area. So they just kind of eliminate all the cattle as a safety measure to prevent it from spreading, whether your animals have it or not. That happens a lot here. So a farmer 5 miles away, oh, you met Joe Blow for coffee that one day? Yeah, your cows got it too. We're killing them all. It's just like, and they never get compensated well for their animals when they get put down like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the cattle are, there was a few sick ones, and then they basically, the other ones. Sick cattle, angry farmers. Oh my. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So they were probably worried about protests. Eros Luigi. I could be wrong, but what's the point of a 93 kilometer stage? Yeah, dude, it was actually only 129. They wanted to make them super hard. There were 2 more climbs. And generally there is one very, very short stage day. This got shortened because they were worried the farmers were going to be blocking the roads in protest. Brett's saying use a VPN, get a stream over there. Erwin Meyer, stupid cows. I love that, dude. It's so good. That's so good. Guys, look at the groups now. They're all split apart. Roglic and Martinez, the only two at the front now. Group 2, Valentin Perry-Pont, so they're all falling apart now. Reyes and Armorel. Roglic, yeah, let's talk about him again, guys. Let's talk about him. Love it. Gonna bounce back again into here and try to get on Roglic right away. Yeah, he's got the leading group of 2 riders here. And see if I can show you guys this. Guys, here we go. It's perfect. It's perfect. Still climbing. Take a look in the corner here. You can see we're on the switchback here. These are our 2 leaders, Roglic and Lenny Martinez. And that's who is in the lead right now. And then Perry-Pont is going to be just down the hill a little bit. I'm taking a look for him. Wow, they've made a huge attack here. They're actually 400 meters ahead of him right now. So I'll jump to Perry-Pont. In the trees here. He's got a 68-meter lead over the chasing group. Let's jump to Campeners here. Looks pretty steep here. Their speeds are really slow compared to the other guys. Perry-Pont has just gone around this corner up here. Main peloton quite a ways down. Let's jump on Jonas for a second. See how many riders. Okay, we're all populated in now. So you can see there's another bunch right behind us here. And, I mean, yeah, this is like a 3/4 Alpe d'Huez is what they're climbing right now. So many good climbs in this part of the world. All the hitters are here. Tobias Johansson. I wish he was up front with Primoz. I'd love to see that guy move up too. Primoz on the front. Lenny Martinez is probably thinking, why are you with me, Primoz? Like, why are you here? He's going to be desperate to get these points at the front. Yeah, this is insane. Where is that point? Okay, guys, I'll jump back out of this here now. We'll come back into this. Okay, so we still got a ways to go before we get to the HC points. Oh, I just moved the whole stream over, didn't I? There we go. Got it all fixed. Great stuff. See if we can get any news here. My screen's doing the funky chicken right now. I'm going to bounce to this one over here, and it should delete that craziness that's going on there. So it's an 8-second lead from Primoz and Martinez to Perry-Pont. 15 seconds back to a group of 3 riders, which includes Campenarts, Armorel, and then it's only 20 seconds back to the peloton. They're staying right on them, folks. They do not want these guys getting away. Ian saying no drop, meet up, buddy. Yeah, sounds good, dude. Drew saying Tour de Sand. 500 viewers, let's go, guys. Let's rock. Let's rock. Stay patient there, just on the wheel. Primoz has the interest to shake up the GC, but you have to be smart. This is Bahrain Victorious talking to Lenny Martinez right now. Yeah, so Primoz is here to shake up the GC. He's realistically the only little guys. 9. They're only about 40. They're 45 seconds ahead of the peloton. So it's going to take a lot of work. Primoz needs to get over the top. There's a slight descent, and then it starts climbing again to Cormet du Rosland. Primoz is an incredible descender. So I'm thinking after the Cormet de Rosland, you could build up a huge lead. Like a gigantic lead. If you can get over the top of the Cat 2 first, in the middle of the screen here, you got this huge descent. Whilst these guys are still kind of climbing back here, you have to kind of go all in now to get enough of a lead to have a huge buffer on the downhill. Sitting on the front of the peloton chasing, Tim Wellens. UAE's at the front here, guys. UAE at the front. We've got 2 UAE riders. We got Jonas. We've got, that looks like Simon Yates, and then Pogi. Riders already slipping off the back. Looks like Santiago Buitrago, who is a good climber. Tough days at the Tour de France, guys. Tough days at the Tour de France. John saying smash the like button, get more viewers and chatters. Let's keep this going. Nice job, Colin. Thank you so much, John. Yeah, yesterday it just went nuts. It's kind of on the same progress, guys. Can we see 1,000 viewers today? Guys, I just want to see people in the chat, meet new people. Ivard again, dude. Ivard, huge supporter of the channel. Bike Terrors, Bike Terror. Love this tool. Exactly, guys. I need for them to get me more feeds from them. I'm going to talk to them about it. I think I'm at a close enough. We've just chit-chatted a bit. I'm like, guys, can you get me more data? for other races. Okay. Ooh, yeah, it just jumped huge, guys. Huge. Yeah, please hit the like button if you can. Primoz going for it. Yeah, I love it too. I love seeing Primoz up there. I can see Perry Pont just in the distance here. He's not that far behind them. He's hanging in there. He's trying to hang in there. Yeah, Primoz, the old guy that should be retired, that shouldn't have been racing the Tour de France. Boom, folks. Bang, bang time. Primoz Roglic. Let's go. Guys, I just love when people poo-poo someone so bad. I've never been a huge Primoz fan, but I love him right now. I love him right now, showing him that it's doable. The entire weeks leading up to the Tour, well, it was just a constant running series of jokes. Well, that's if he doesn't crash. That's if he doesn't crash. He's had unfortunate luck. He doesn't want to crash. Just stuff happens. Okay. Michael Sagerman was here to say, Visma Lisa Bike struggling to find new tactics. I know. Okay. Robert, Opie Omi lady. Oh, the lady with the sign, a 4-month suspended sentence. Yeah, that was crazy. Someone asking, where can I see it live? Dude, my live audio commentary of the race. Hang out in here. You're going to figure out what's going on. We're going to take a look at the maps together. I can't show you the live feed. It'll be taken down just like all the other feeds out there. I will go back into here for a second. Let me refresh this so you can get an idea what's going on. Lots of groups out there, guys. Let me just jump in here. So yeah, when my Starlink went down for 2.5 hours yesterday and I was in a full panic. This is the leading group. Leading group's up here. Primoz Roglic. Still with Lenny Martinez. You can see Perry Pont just in the distance there. Just take a look down the road. He's just by himself. He's only 61 meters back. Let's take a look at him. You can see him chasing our 2 leaders up ahead. Then it's 126 meters back to my man Victor Campenaerts. As Chris Horner likes to say all the time, I wonder why it is his man Victor Campenaerts. Seeing that it's about 2 kilometers to the finish, to the summit. Perry Pont is coming back at them, guys, from what I'm seeing here. 10% gradient here on replay. By replay, I mean just a little bit behind. Okay, having a good look here. Does do a good job of showing it. I mean, the trees aren't the exact same type of trees. Although, I think some are starting to show up in here. So it's using the maps here, obviously. Okay, let's take a look at the Primoz group. They are together. And Perry Pont, yeah, exactly what I'm seeing on the video. Perry Pont is closing the distance. He was at 68 meters. He's down to 26 meters. This dude wants the points over the top. I'm ready for an attack here. Guys, I might just hang out here because I think he's going to attack them. I want to see him attack here, and then I want to catch it on the video. 9% gradient here, folks. Speed looks extremely slow here. I got to wonder if we've got some data issues. It says they're doing 4.1 kilometers an hour, and Primoz is pulling away now. Let me just get this figured out. 14k an hour seems about the right speed. Perry Pont, okay, now he's at 48 meters. We can see another group coming up. I can see the Campenaerts group back there. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll try to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, take a look there. The very top of the screen, there's the Campenaerts group trying to catch up with Perry Pont, who's chasing Roglic and Martinez. Primoz pushing hard on the front, and the video says we're 1.5k to the summit there. Yeah, that's probably what we're roughly at over here. So we got our 2 riders. I'm going to confirm all this. Perry Pont, he's only 2 seconds behind them. It's saying the Campenaerts group's 34 seconds down. Wow. On these climbs, it looks so close, but yeah, in a 10% gradient, it might take you that long. Perry Pont just battling his bike up this hill. Absolutely battling his bike. Okay, it's just doing a reset, guys. It's doing an auto reset every time you go back now. Here's Primoz. A little bit more open here. Take a look at the maps in the bottom corner as well. You can see it's forested. It's showing that there in the symbols here that it's forested over on the right-hand side. So you can see lots of forest over there. There will be forest up top here, up that hill, but you can see it's wide open here. Shows it really well. It's saying there's a little building there. Let's zoom in on the map. Yeah, take a look at this. There's a little building there. I think we're coming up to the summit right now. I think we're at the summit here right now, guys. Or this is at least, yeah, they're calling it Col de Prix right here. 10% gradients. It sure looks like it's going to be the summit. Who's going to attack here? Lenny Martinez. Perry Ponch is coming up on them now. Guys, I'm going to watch this all right here. I'm watching this all here. Perry Ponch looks like he's going to try to put an attack in over the summit. I think we might be at the summit right now. So when I watch the video, I'm going to try to catch up and see what happened there. Looks like he was chasing hard. I don't know if he caught them at the line, though. I'm figuring that line there was probably the HC point. If I zoom in quickly here, I'm going to see if we're at it. Actually, we didn't even get to it yet. We're not there yet. That building was just something nearby. The HC point might be just a little bit further down. So that's really cool to see. Just keep an eye on that there. JR, can't stay at home. Going to listen to a podcast on a bike. Yeah, get out there, dude. Dave Murphy, hey man, watching this on an Emirates plane 30,000 feet above the skies flying to Dublin from Dubai. Dude, that is the coolest story ever. I love that. I don't know if you can see these 100% and little... for some reason, I'm giving you love hearts, but dude, I love that. Dave Murphy here. Actually, it's Davey Murphy. Awesome, dude. First time here, it looks like for Davey. Dude, I can't believe you're watching me on an Emirates flight. That's so cool, dude. So cool. Major Mile. Thanks, finally, I found your channel. Dude, thanks for being here. Drew Schaefer, Upper Alberta French. Is that the December? Yeah, it could be from the Trappers. Dude, there's... I don't know what the Métis call their... Okay, so there's what do they call them? So the First Nations groups have their... Well, I think they could still call them technically reserves. The Métis have areas too. That's kind of like their stomping grounds. So yeah, there was a lot of French trappers up here. And then we got the Métis people. Yeah, it does show Perry Ponch here on the replay. Getting there. We're through the HC there, so that is a little bit delayed here. I'd love to know who got through first there. We don't have any data from them yet. We are through it though, guys. We're through that HC. No data coming from them yet. Just the way I saw Perry Ponch coming up on the two of them, I'd like to think he went for it and got it. Lenny Martinez looking a little bit shady yesterday, holding on to the car too much, but he really wants the points as well. I don't think Primoz cares about the points. He's just trying to get away. 150 is very warm. That's what I got mine on. Mine's on 150. 150 right now. Oh, did I miss it? I think I just missed... I just missed who went over the top. We'll have to catch up in a second. Avard here. Understand the fast talking. It's your passion. Love it. Dude, yeah. I've had lots of people say, dude, slow down. You need to slow down. Rick Shaw, new to your channel, and I like it. Dumb question. No dumb questions, Rick. It's Rick without a C. Rick without a C here. I'm going to say Rick is probably... When I see Rick without a C, I want to think he's Dutch or German. Let me know, Rick. Dumb question. No dumb questions. Do they put GPS on bikes at the location of a lead group, the Peloton or Plotter and Red Top? Dude, they all have transponders on the back of the bike. So, yes, you're right. If you look at take a good look at the riders' butts. No, don't look there. Take a look under their seat. You'll see a little black, almost like a blade or a fin-like thing sticking out. That's the transponder, so they know exactly where these guys are on course. Dogs are going nuts upstairs. They might need to be culled with the cows. Just kidding, Joey. I didn't say that. It's just kind of popped out. That was supposed to be inside my head only. But they are barking at everything out there. Anna's here back from Niagara region. Good morning, Colin from Niagara Falls. Love it, guys. Niagara Falls. Are you that close? Anna, I think you know the story. I spent some time as a child in St. Catharines. Michael thinks Healy's about due for another possible win. I think I'm actually seeing here, if we look at the map now, yeah, on the videos I'm seeing it. Wow, this is fantastic here. The Lac de Roseland. Wow, super nice. Glacial looking waters. It gets that kind of like aquamarine, kind of like powdery look to it in the water. So this is La Barrage de Roseland. That would be the dam there. If you remember 2003, Lance and US Poster were off the back on the Madeline. Then Luzardi happened. Yes. That was the year I think Lance was feigning illness. I think that's what it was. John Chady, big smile here. Yeah, so 3D's got some really good info here about Pogi's setup. He does sit differently on the bike. And you know what? I've noticed that when I used to ride outside, I used to try to rotate my hips more so then I could drape my... I always found it made me more aerodynamic. So rotate the hips down a little bit. You kind of squat down in your seat, like rotate your pelvis more. It never hurt me, so I could drape my arms more over the handlebars like the pros do. Trying to imitate them, I guess. Obviously, Pogi's got this dialed in. They have access to everything. Pogi is in the main group, dude. There's 31 riders in the main group. All the hitters are there. There's one rider not in this group. That's because he's up the road. His name's Primos. He's 5th place overall, and he is up the road. We've got 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th place here, 10th place. We do have one rider missing. Ben Healy's not here. I believe I saw him further back. They're going over top of the barrage right now. The dam at Lac de Roseland. So the dogs are outside. We have that magnetic door thing for the dogs. Took them about a week to figure out that they could push their way through it. They were scared of it. They go outside and bark at everything now. Like there's rabbits living around here right now. Robert's saying, Bike Terror looks like a good option if you don't have TV. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I said a few days ago, Bike Terror makes this little app. Sorry, guys. I got this. I forgot I had that on there. So Primos, Pariponch, and Martinez are running right now. They've got the Cat 2 coming up ahead of them. Being pursued by Campanarts, Rubio Reyes, Armorale, and Tobias Foss. Okay, I haven't seen him for a while. And then we got our Peloton group. We've got the Peloton group. They're 48 seconds behind the leaders. Harold Tejeda, Sepp Kuss. Ooh, Sepp, you shouldn't be back there, dude. You need to get to the front. For Visma to have any chance, what's the chance now? A tenth of a percentile? All the Visma guys have to be firing today. Earlier on today, I saw Wout out the back. Sepp is already behind right now. That says Group Vauquelin. Sepp's 20 seconds behind the leaders right now with 2 Astana riders here. Sepp Kuss would be a huge part of the attack, the assault on Pogi. If he's not there, it's not going to work. That's just the bottom line, folks. So, dude, who was the guy again yesterday that bet on Ben O'Connor? Where's that dude? What was his name? Don't Pop Believing. I'd love to hear more about the story, dude. I want to hear about your gambling exploits. I love when someone wins at gambling. Dude, it's in the chat, guys. Remember, everyone, if you're here later, if you're watching this tonight, you've actually got a job, unlike me, and you're watching this tonight. Ooh, seeing Archaea B&B doing a lot of work on the front right now. Yeah, they're doing a lot of work on the front right now, guys. Kevin Vauquelin is trying to get something going here. He said he had a $75 bet yesterday on Ben O'Connor at 120 to 1 odds. Take $75, multiply by 120. Dude, is that real? Yeah, Drew's saying here, their Peloton's probably thrilled to have a shorter day after yesterday. Okay, Paul Jason Castro, he was here yesterday too. This guy blows my mind. Filipino, living in Hawaii. It's 3:32 in the morning, watching my channel. So we got a guy that's up all night watching the channel. We got another guy that's flying to Dublin from Dubai on an Emirates flight. Dude, it's insane. The people I've met on here. What a community. I absolutely love it. You guys are the best. Diogo Schlatter. Guys, where can I find images? Dude, there's some things I can send to you, but it's more of I'm going to be showing you maps, details, live stats from the course. Right now, we have 3 riders up front. Perry Pont made his way on. Oops, sorry, folks. Stumbling there. Then it looks like the Campanarts group's been caught. There was a group of 4 in between. They've been devoured by the peloton. And it was Arkea B&B pushing hard. Actually, they're fighting to bring Vauquelin back. I don't know if that's correct there because it keeps saying Verstringi here is by himself. I'm going to come to this group here. Vauquelin is in the main group. That thing there that says Group Vauquelin, that's not correct. He's in this main group. He had his entire team back there pulling him back up. The peloton sped up along the side of the lake there. Probably a lot flatter through here. And they picked up the Campenarts group. They're going hard, guys. They are going hard here. Take a look at the live tracking here. I want to see the map again. This might be a fun time to do this too, guys. Let me do this quick. Get this set up. Okay, we're just going to get this set up here so this works. Okay, I like this here. Primos. I'm going to back up here to the yellow jersey. Let's go hang out with Florian Lipowitz. And maybe we can see it. Yeah, you can see it. I'm going to try to show you this again, guys. So if you look at the map that's on screen right now, you can see we're going by the lake. Now, if you come back here to Bike Terra, down below, it might be hard to see with my draw on, and actually because we've just stepped away from the lake a bit, I may have to back up one group. You can see the waters on the lake. Now, they are still saying that Kevin Vauquelin's back here. Okay, so he's just got away from the lake. The lake is down here. I'm trying to find another group of riders that's further back. Maybe Tejeda here. They're Sepp Kuss group. You can see the waters down there. You can actually see the wave action on the lake down there right now. We're just getting away from the lake now, so I kind of zoomed back to that too late. Those are our groups out there. We're going to jump back here and see how this refreshes. They should all be away from the lake now. So yeah, they're getting too far away from the lake there for me to see them anymore. And I'm going to do that quickly. Ooh, that's acting real crazy, isn't it? Stage 19. I'm just going to try this again, guys, because... Okay. We've only got 56 kilometers remaining, guys. Perry Ponch, he might be thinking he's going for the HC win today. Probably the strongest climber out of these three. Primos is going to pick up time. They only have 30 seconds on the GC group. So it's not like they've got a huge lead. They've got the entire group of hitters chasing them. So yeah, we got this the guy from Hawaii watching at 3:32 in the morning. Oh yeah, here he is again. Don't pop believing. Thanks. Yeah, I don't ever watch Tour de France. Dude, really? Seriously? Oh man, I love this guy here. I love this guy. Sorry guys, I'm going to get so totally distracted here. I'm going to try to back up again. Let's stick with Don't Pop Believing. Yeah, John, I like that the Bike Terra guys are in the chat helping explain things. Nice job, Bike Terra. Yeah, John, you know how much work I put into Ruby. You know how much work I put into my whoosh. You've probably seen some of my Zwift videos. The only guys that have ever really talked to me and helped me figure out their platform and what they're working on is the Bike Terra guys. And I'm just like, dude, I banged my head against a wall with other people. And Bike Terra just says, hey, dude, you want to know? We'll tell you. So I love it. I love these guys. If you guys can, if you're ever going to get into potentially riding your bike inside, consider Bike Terra. Don't Pop Believing. Here he is. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't even ever watch the Tour de France. How dare you? I wish I had Greta right now. How dare you? I've only bet it a few times. One site had Connor at 33-1 and the other had him at 100-1, so I max bet it. Dude, nice job. Don't Stop Believing, 120-1. Wow. Awesome, dude. Payday. Back that Brink trucks up, baby. Back the Brinks truck up. Muna, tomorrow, it's a 5 to 4, 5 minutes to 4 a.m. for me to start tomorrow. So, yeah, my day is an absolute write-off tomorrow. Got lots of sleep last night, guys. We've got, looks like Ren David Allegada watching from Luxembourg. Awesome, dude. Awesome stuff. I'm going to back up a little bit here, guys. I'm still watching the race here. Huge sweeping switchbacks here. Vauquelin still trying to chase on. He's not that far behind the peloton, so this is correct here. Vauquelin is behind them. Wow, that's 51 seconds. It sure doesn't look like it. UnoX on the front. Tim Welland's there too. I wonder if, is this Abrahamson up there still? Who is on the front here for Uno X? Johansson? I think he's driving the front right now. He is the only, so that's Johansson. Actually, no, Leknessund is there too. They now have, they're sitting 27 seconds behind Primoz et al. Up front here on the climb. Oh, yeah, dudes. Yeah, I have to, guys. I want to take a look at this. It'll do a reset here, so just hang on. Going to give me a reset. It all resets now. Boom, there we go, folks. Here's our leading group, Primoz. We are climbing. We're going to be going up the switchback. When we came out of that switchback, still climbing. What I wanted to show you was how radical that switchback was. Radical, dude. I think I'm seeing riders down below right now. I thought I just saw a dot down there. Let's just bounce back to... so what's funny here is you can see there's a rider on board here now, Jeppy Snaver. This is a person, real life, riding somewhere within the peloton here. Let's go to Oscar. Oscar only. Here's his location. Everyone else should pop in. So they're just starting their way into that really tight switchback now, heading down it right now. They're going to start climbing up here and swing around hard at the top end. Here's Kevin Vauquelin desperately trying to get back on in this group. And that's exactly what I'm seeing on screen too. 12% gradient here. 16 kilometers an hour. Dudes, let's just have some fun. Let's go see who Jeppe is here. Jeppe Snaver. So this is a real user of Biketerra, riding at the same time as the pros. It's very, you know, if you've got the data points, the GPX data points, you can plot all these riders in here. So cool to see this guy out here doing this. He's riding good too, 3.7 watts a kilo. As long as everything's up and up, this guy's riding at a strong pace. Tadej and all these riders and Jonas, they're riding like 6.5 to 7 watts a kilo up here. So we got Primoz still climbing here, guys. Still climbing. Okay, I'll jump out of this now and get back to the other stuff. And, God, I just want to go upstairs and scream at those dogs. Okay, let's see the gaps now. Still only 29 seconds, that's it. So yeah, GC group is not letting them get away. Obviously the GC group, there's a lot of people up there. Well, Florian Lipowitz is up there seeing Primoz go down the road. Fourth place Oscar Only is up there seeing Primoz go down the road. There's a lot of pieces. There's a lot of moving parts here, guys. Okay, dudes, Biketerra is right here. The creators of Biketerra are in this live chats. Please say hi to them. Biketerra, hey Colin, the live data is a bit patched today. Sometimes the rider speeds will be a bit too fast, a bit too slow as they sync with the data. Dudes, it's totally understandable. And guys, I know what you're saying, because sometimes when I show things, I'm like, ooh, is it going to work right now? Because my goal here is not to show it not working. It happens. So everyone gets that. Everyone loves Biketerra here. Wow, look up at Biketerra. I don't know if this is Matt or Ansel here. 4 comments up, upgrade your mind. Would be awesome if Biketerra included the points gates. Yeah, if you guys could show like where the points marker is, that'd be cool too. Robert here saying neutral service moto, trying to help the French guy. So Perry Ponch. So that happened earlier. Yeah, Robert too. Roglic is a 3-week guy. Gets stronger as the race goes on. That's right. I believe that Chris Horner, like my man, has a life of a party agitator. Gonzalo de Velasco, thanks for Mexico, guys. I'm just kind of going back in time a bit. Gonzalo de Velasco, first live feed. I see that this is not like old radio. Something live status won't change. Okay, I'm not sure what's being said there. Drew saying, so you mentioned all the top 35 races, so I renamed the UAE Tour. Okay. Oh, someone had a good point here. Primoz was the last to win the Tour before Pogi graduated high school and started winning these rides. Wow, Don. Awesome point there. Joe's saying Google search official TDF. They have photos from the day. Guys, I will do this right now. I got to get caught up. I start losing track of where I am. I'm in Bourg St. Maurice or something. Where are they? Okay, so Bike Terror's talking there. Got to catch up, guys. Got to catch up. Joe's saying Bike Terror, awesome work. Guys, I told you, they love you here. Here's another Drew Schaefer applauding Bike Terror. And like I said a few days ago, guys, Bike Terror, kind of the newest app in the market. Really well priced, trust me. Great routes. And the beauty of it is that they're able to do more with their platform. That's what I really like. Yeah, Don here. Looks like a fire stick under the cycle seats. That's how they're tracking the GPS. Yes, Drew, glacial till, that's right. So guys, whenever you look at these lakes up high, they kind of have that aquamarine powdery look to them. It's from all the powdery till that comes off from the glaciers just grinding rocks down to a fine powder. It gets dumped into the lake as well as a sediment. And it kind of gives it that creamy aquamarine look. Drew, very good job. Are you a retired Geo as well? Perry Pont went on the attack there, and Primoz immediately reacted. Primoz is getting stronger and stronger, guys. Lenny Martinez is out the back. I actually see it in the video now. When Perry Pont went, Primoz reacted. Lenny couldn't. Lenny, you need a sticky bottle, dude. Lenny's looking for a sticky bottle, guys. Let's see if we can catch that happening. I've seen a few of them happen, really bad ones. I watched one where I don't know what they were handing back and forward, but they just kept handing it back and forward. Here, take this. Bzzz, speed him up. Then the rider would hand it back. Hand it back to him, speed up again. Kind of ridiculous, really. 33 seconds from Primoz and Perry Ponch back. Lenny will not be getting big points here. I think these two will probably be able to stay away. And I think the peloton's probably going to catch Martinez right before the top. So Martinez is desperate for points here. Category 2, we've only got 5, 3, 2, and 1 points available anyways. So it's not a big one for him. You know, obviously you want to be high up in the standings if you can in all the jerseys. Yeah, John, I like that the Bike Terror guys are in the chat helping explain things. Okay, so I'm trying to catch back up again. I flip-flop back and forward. Okay, Niagara region here. Qualified to represent Canada at the UCI World Roads Championships. Wow. In Australia, 20. Okay, Anna, go on about that. Qualified to represent Canada at the UCI. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing what's going on. I'm trying to skim here, guys, because I'm really far behind, and people want to know about the race here. We got Adib Edros here, hi from Cape Town, South Africa. Robert saying, so Niagara, that's Anna, and she's talking about someone that's qualified to represent Canada at UCI World Roads Championships in Australia 2025 in October. Anna, who are you talking about? We got Dawn again, hello from South Florida. Dawn saying hi to Bike Terra, so that's cool. Luis Mendez, Ocean's End, Puerto Rico in the house. First guy from Puerto Rico listening from my car. Thank you for your great podcast and life. Dude, thanks for being here, man. Thank you. Little thumbs up there, bro. Wow. Ooh, this is insane here, guys. Insane. There's so many people. I just saw John Chady commenting again. Shorter stage. Yeah, guys, let's get to the top here. Raj, they're saying that Martinez is back. They are saying that Martinez is back. He must have just absolutely fought his way back. He's trying to get back on now. Trying to get up over the top there. Let's jump in here. Going to give you that Bike Terror action over the top there, I think. Leading group. It's saying there's 3 of them. Saying this room, I don't know exactly where the KOM point is here on the screen. It's wide open through here, guys. You can look at the map on the bottom and see little buildings. Those little buildings are being, just rendered in over on the left-hand side here. Where the actual top is, you got to think it's coming pretty quick here now. I'd love to see someone do a sprint attack here. I'm watching one of the developers, Matt here, saying, Jeppe, you were featured on Colin's stream. Jeppe responds, oh, I would have tried a little harder had I known. Dude, Jeppe, you're doing awesome, dude. Doing a real job. He's riding 4 watts a kilo right now, guys. That's strong. Sounds like Jeppe is a lightweight, pesky climber. Watching the video here, they're not at the top yet, but I think they're over it now. I would believe so. Perry Pont's leaving. He's looking back. He's watching Lenny Martinez. So I'm just going to watch the video here, guys. You guys stay there for now. See how this goes down. 300 meters to go to the top. Ooh, I bet you Martinez will be like, dude, Perry Pont, why are you taking my points? Why would you take my points when you know I'm fighting for them? Primos is out of the saddle here. 100 meters to go. Just trying to see what they're going to do. Is anyone going to put in a huge attack? Perry Pont out of the saddle. Martinez attacks. Martinez really wants these points. 100 points to go. 100 meters to go. Perry Pont reacts. He wants the points too. Martinez has enough momentum at this point that he should go across. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Martinez, Perry Pont, Roglic. They're going downhill now, folks. They're heading downhill, which you can see right here. It says they're doing 90-something K an hour. Yellow jersey group, we'll jump to Jonas. They're over the top as well. Watch them accelerate here, bottom left-hand corner. Their speed should just start accelerating right away. I think they're just over the top now. Yep. So we know kind of where the KOM point is there. Let's see if we got another group further back. All the hitters are there. Kevin Vauquelin is still 700 meters back. Ooh, this is going to be a rough day for Kevin Vauquelin, I think. It's only going to get worse for him. We'll jump out of Bike Terror, guys. Come back here. So, Perry Pont should have gotten the points over the top there. Jump back to the race, see what they gave us. Yeah, Martinez did get back in. I'm shocked. I thought he was absolutely done. No points over the top yet of the Category 2. Now it shows here. Martinez got 5. Perry Pont. It wasn't really a huge sprint. Oh, Marc Soler out of the chasing group got 1 point. So Marc Soler is in the second group. Martinez took a dig at 100 meters. Perry Pont kind of went with him, and they said, you take him. They know they got something big coming up here, folks. It's going to be a huge downhill descent right now. This gives me a chance to get caught up. Carmelo Aguilar, 9:52 at night, watching from the Philippines. Good to have you here. Yeah, Michael, great point here, dude. This might be one of the points of the day. I love these comments. Campener is caught, likely not wearing that Aero helmet today. Yeah, dude, he lost 0.03 watts of efficiency, and they caught him. I love it. I love those comments. Maybe cloudy day. The reason my man Campenart's wearing different helmet. Yeah, why did Chris Horner ever start saying my man Victor Campenart's? Yeah, with the hands like this, the world's biggest hands. Would Chris Horner be the record holder of the oldest man to win the Grand Tour? I think he is, because the oldest guy to win at the Tour de France is either 35 or 36. And I believe Chris Horner won at the Vuelta at 42. Is that true? Can someone check? Willie, crazy how well Only is doing without much support. He could win a Tour day. Exactly. Only GC contender very soon. Jay Taylor, good morning, y'all. Don't pop believing. This is very entertaining with you talking about things and showing the inside look you don't see on other streams. Dude, thanks, man. This is what I've always wanted to do. This is what I look for. And don't pop believing, dude. Awesome wins, dude. I want to hear more about them. I want to hear about your bets. I need an inside line, dude. Jason A, what happened to Wout in this tour? Jason, earlier today we saw Wout. He's out the back. I'll find him in a little bit here. He's probably hanging out in the green jersey group. Wout just didn't have a great tour this year. It's not the Wout of yesteryears. Jorgensen's back here. Yeah, Jorgensen's not having a good tour now. This should have been one of the top guys. Grant Thomas is back here. Just looking for the yellow-black jerseys. Here's Eduardo Affini, great time trialist. I think Wout might be in the green jersey group. 28 riders back here. Let's take a look. If he's not here, he's in the group up the road, and I just skimmed over him. Yeah, so he must be in these dropped riders here. I guess he could be in the Vauquelin group. There's Affini. Yeah, I don't see him there, so maybe he's with this Vauquelin group of 13 riders. Well, at this point, I can't find him anywhere, so we'll figure that out here pretty quick. Oh, yeah, guys, don't forget, it's showing here on Flow Bikes, Femmes Tour, and they actually say on their Hunger Games, Vollering and Nieuwedome. Someone said afterwards, the race is like the Hunger Games. Traditional rules, out the window, folks, out the window there. They just race. We got Dean Gamble West here. I think Dean here's before that last name. Gamble West seems very familiar to me. Morning Coffee with Colin, a new July thing. Dude, love it. Hope the stream keeps growing for you. Keep up the good work. Dude, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make it different. I'm kind of older, so I have a pretty good tour history, a pretty good cycling background. I actually ride bikes too. You know, I didn't know if I'd be okay at this. Like, do I know enough? I know enough. I see what's going on. I've always watched bike racing and go, hey, how come they aren't talking about that part there? Because they're seeing what I'm seeing. And then they mention it like 15 minutes later. Oh, we just heard that. No, I saw it live, dude. I saw it live. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm attention to details oriented. I don't know. That sounds like straight out of a job application, doesn't it? Must be attention to details oriented, or orientated, as we'd say in the UK. Yeah, don't pop believing, dude. Thank you for the best wishes, dude. I hope you win a ton of money on the tour. Football here. Pogi is going to come out in the end. Yeah, dude, he's basically got it all locked up. Oh, Anna saying no way, member of St. Catharines Cycling Club. Anna, who is that? Would I know them from my whoosh days? Robert saying the Uno X rider hammer on the front, a knucklehead. Why is he dragging the GC guys up front? Yeah, we'll hear about that from Chris later today. Wonder what kind of shirt he's going to wear today. And remember, he's always like this. He's always like this too, talking to you like that. Stuffed animal, helmet, just giving you the old hands. Okay, bouncing forward. Oh, I am so far back, guys. I don't know where all these comments are coming from right now. I don't want to miss anyone either. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, right here. Brett Rogers. Vuelta 2013. Horner was 41. Okay. Wow, I didn't know he's that old now. He's an old man, too. He looks better than me. I got more hair, though. Don't pop. I need Valentin. Oh, so you went with Valentin Madouas? Is that who you voted for today? Wow, that's an aggressive bet. That is a long shot, I'd say, dude. If it is Valentin, I think you're talking about the rider from Groupama FDJ. Bike Terror, thanks all. Chester Bennett, we may add a way to toggle between distance time gaps. We will see if we can add checkpoint markers too for the Vuelta. Dude, yeah, get it. Bike Terror, I'm doing all of the Vuelta. Okay, back to the video feed here. Perry Ponch and Roglic are just bombing downhill. Roglic taking a quick look back, trying to see if they got breaks. Actually, no. That is Martinez. Yeah, and I totally screwed this up. It's Martinez and Roglic here. Perry Ponch, he's further up the road. I'm surprised that little pesky climber can get away from these two. I think they're doing a pretty risky descent here, guys. Just watching it now. Looks pretty cloudy out there, and I am seeing some raindrops. We are seeing raindrops. Wow. Descending here, guys, it's like 10.6 degrees Celsius. That's maybe 50 Fahrenheit. So, Primoz on the front again, I think. Let's take a look here. Now it's saying Perry Ponce out the back, so we should have Primoz. I would expect Primoz to be on the front. He's a great descender. Then we got Martinez and Perry Ponch. So again, that's a bit delayed. 42.3. Yeah, about 600 meters behind there. We got two chasing at 11 seconds. Then we got the yellow jersey. 50 seconds back. So basically, it all comes down to this, guys. Can Jonas completely blow up Tadej Pogacar, the Slovenian alien, on this final climb? That's the last chance Jonas has at this Tour de France. As of last night, he still thinks he can win the Tour de France, which even I'm like, I'm pretty unbiased, but I'm like, nah, dude. You've had lots of opportunities to do it. Okay. Enjoying Colin's commentary, interpreting, and what's happening in Bike Terra. Thank you, Anna. Robert, fun to have a reason to look up the 1980 Tour champion, Joop Zoetemelk. Jillian Marks here. Nice to hear from someone not simply a commentator for the big networks. Great content. Thanks. Thank you, Jillian. You know, when I sit here at home, this is not my main thing, Jillian. Jillian's from the UK, it looks like. I used to be a geologist. I used to have a job downtown I used to go to every day and generate millions of dollars in value, and I felt important. I have a big budget. Here, Colin, here's $15 million. Go drill us some wells. Make sure they're successful. So there was pressure on you. It was a really fun job. Cole Kane's in oil and gas too. So I've got it all figured out. Cole Kane must be Norwegian, working in Saudi Arabia, because I didn't know where he was from originally. Primoz at the front, descending, guys. 40.3 kilometers to go. Fans on the corners. I always hate when the fans get too close to the corners when the guys are cutting through them. Yeah, Primoz is descending. Every switchback on the straightaways, he's looking back. Yeah, so I'm finding... Yeah, I've always thought commentators, they just talk at you like they're the ultimate expert about it. And I've seen it in a lot of sports too. They get some ex-hockey player or ex-football player, and they're not commentators. All they've done is play a sport really well all their lives, and maybe they haven't really had to interact with people. Maybe they don't really... Maybe they're not that experienced or seasoned, I guess. I'm trying to put it nicely. So, Jillian, thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Keep up the great stream. Listen to you on my walk. This is... who's this person? Yadida Friedler. Nice to have you here. Alma's back from Texas. Good to see you again, Alma. And Drew Schaefer, Bora, Chris Horner, Hansgrohe. Yes. Robert, Taddy not happy that Visma brake checked him into the back of his window of his car. He wants to punish them. Yeah, it may be just ultimate obliteration here, guys. I do want to show the downhill here, and maybe we can see... okay, I got to kind of do it this way first. I want to get on Primoz first here in the leading group, and then I want to show you on Bike Terror where he is, see how this holds up. Turn that on, turn that off. So here's Primoz descending by himself, guys. You can see him coming down the switchbacks. He's actually just coming out of the majority of the switchbacks now. And he's actually got a 300-meter gap. He's opened up a significant gap on the two chasers, Valentin and Lenny Martinez here. So Primoz is basically out of the switchbacks now. After this next left-hander here, now he's kind of in the valley system. Let me just zoom in quickly. I want to show you stuff here. There were 3 buildings on that corner there, and guess what? It showed 3 buildings on the corner. We're going to hang with these 2 for a reason. I want to show you this. So look at the map on the bottom. I can see 3 little buildings here where my hand is on my the map in the corner. As they go around the corner, what shows up? 3 little buildings. Guys, how cool is that? How cool is that? It's perfect. I love it. A little bit of pop in there. Primoz is driving along. We're going to see if it pops in the river down below. It may not. The trees may just stay in the way. I can see a bit of a draw down through here. There's probably water down there that should be popping in. Primoz is flying again. 75, 80k an hour through here, guys. Quite the descent. Jepe's still out there doing it. Here's Perry Pont chasing. And Lenny Martinez, they're both together. Let's bounce back 800 meters further up. We got the yellow jersey. Let's go on Mr. Pogi himself. And it looks like... Did they just come out of that last switchback? Yeah, they did too. So the GC group is not letting them get away. Guys, you can see here too, if you look at the bottom left, we're going down a 7% gradient. You can see the draft as well. That's like basically how much energy they're saving by riding behind another rider in front of them. So you can see here in the draft here, they're getting like a 70% savings. If we go to Primoz, it's going to be 0. No one is blocking the wind for him. And I think that's how it says he's doing 120k an hour. I wonder how accurate that is. So, guys, it's pretty fast in places. Let's just jump back. Boom. God, you'd think I've been doing this for a little while, eh? Guys, yeah, the Vuelta starts August 23rd. Don't miss that. Tour de France, Femmes avec Zwift, Bike Terra. Are we going to cover that? Can we get some data for that? Doug Brown, greetings from sunny Amsterdam. I watched while I did that Dutch marathon walk in Nijmegen. Oh, it's Doug's back again, the 4-day walk. Now avoiding cyclists every morning into Amsterdam. Doug, how did the walk go? So it was, I believe it was 4 days of 40 kilometers. I forgot about Doug being here. So many people here, guys. We got over 600 people here now. Jay Taylor, so Primo is still in the lead on the downhill acceleration. Yes, Jay, he's way up there. And he's 35. Yeah, Primo's is 35. I think he probably 36 very soon. We've got Ronald Valbuena watching from Manila, Philippines. Good to have you here, dude. Good to have you here. Let's see what else we can do here. Yeah, Roglic up front. 5th place overall at the Tour. Got a 9-second lead over Perry Ponch. Martinez fell down, didn't fall down, but fallen back. Maybe the speeds got too high for him. Kind of looks like a sketchy descent. Let me get sure. Okay, that same video is not live there. It was actually telling me that. Let's get back to live. Yeah, these guys are all tucked in nicely coming downhill. Pogi's sitting ahead of Jonas. Pogi never likes to let Jonas leave downhill. And the road is wet, guys. The road is damp. And it looks like it's just barely damp in places. This is when it's the scariest. You would rather have it be full wet. Because then you kind of know, okay, I got to be on high alert. When it's dry and just little moist patches, that's when you kind of like probably get more aggressive. And you hit one of those patches that you shouldn't hit. And you're down. Jonas is sitting right on Pogi's wheel. Another UAE rider behind Jonas. And then we got 3 Visma riders. Again, Campenert's fallen behind because he didn't wear his aero helmet today. 0.003 watt savings. Just a high-speed descent here, guys. Actually, some of the riders have put jackets on over the top. So it looks like we're back to, 17 degrees at the base of the valley. Here's Roglic. Yeah, roads are damp. Not crazy wet. Somehow, Primoz is keeping it upright, guys. I'll throw the joke back around, too. I think he is an actually really good descender. I think he's just had unfortunate luck at the Tour de France. What was the one I just listened to? I listened to that. I finished up that book yesterday. 1 year, Contador and Froome were both out in the first week. I think that was 13 or 14. They both crashed. I think they crashed on the cobbles. Coffee sip, guys. Could be any kind of animal lurking around outside. This one little dog is just barking continuously here. Go Primoz. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, so Doug Brown, he completed the walk with over 43,000 other walkers. 160 kilometers, guys. That's a 100-mile walk. Yeah, Don Culver, seriously, 74 miles an hour. Nats, who do you think will win? Tour de France? Tadej Pogacar is going to win it. Today? Well, I would assume, I think most people here, most of the really knowledgeable cycling fans here would say that the chase group of the peloton is going to catch them. It's only from Primoz up front, who's making this awesome descent, it's only 56 seconds back. There's so much high-powered and high-ranking people in the GC in this group. I'll go through the riders here. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 8th, 9th. Great to see Ben Healy's back. 9th place in here. 5th place is up the road. That's Primoz. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 up the road. 6. I'm not seeing 7th place. Oh, that's Kevin Vauquelin. Kevin Vauquelin's out the back. These guys are all chasing because there's so many parts in play. Specifically, it's Oscar only is being pursued by Primoz overall in the standings. They're only separated by about 20 seconds. If the race was to end right this second, with Primoz being up the road, he would take Oscar only's 4th place. That's why the chase is on. And there's other battles going on in there too. Healy was out the back before, so he's back in. And then kind of the guy that's losing the most today is the Vauquelin group here. Kevin Vauquelin, Jagat, who's back here. Storer's back here. Nielsen Paulus. Axel Laurence, we saw in action a few days ago. Johansson for UNOX. Luke Plapp. They're behind the yellow jersey by 1:15. Let me do this here, guys. I'm going to take you this. Ooh, that's bright. We'll go to the rankings. This is why this is important. Back to stage 18. General ranking here. Kevin Vauquelin right now is only, looks like 2 minutes and 15 seconds ahead of Tobias Johansson in 8th place. It's almost at the point where Johansson is now in 7th place. If the race was to end now, because Vauquelin's lost time, he's behind. Oh, I'm feeling like Chris Horner right now. He's behind. Vauquelin is behind Johansson on the road currently, so he's giving time away at the moment. So it's a 1 minute and 21 second gap. It's over 2 minutes, but that means Johansson just pulls more. He's going to reduce that even more and maybe do something tomorrow. Let's take a look here. Primoz, the only guy left out there. 5th place overall at the Tour de France. 47 seconds back to the yellow jersey. I think everyone's going to cheer Primoz today. Wow. So yeah, Doug's finished that walk. Brett saying, just a thought, and I hate to add it to your work. Brett, I love it, dude. Guys, any suggestions or criticisms, even if they're a little bit negative, like if I don't want to hear, dude, your hair sucks. Actually, I wouldn't care about that because I might have more hair than you do. Just going to park that right there, pivot over away from that. No, just kidding though. Yeah, unless it's something really obnoxious in the chat. Yeah, any suggestions, great, guys. But it might be cool to split screen between Bike Terror and the profile. Then we can see both at the same time. Brett, you're right, dude. You're absolutely right. Let's see if I can do that for you, bro. You ask and you shall receive, guys. How am I going to do this? I got to figure out how I'm going to do this in the background here, guys. Okay, so that's that. That's that. I just got to think about this for a second. I could just layer them somehow. I think I got to shrink that one down here. So I'm going to turn that on the background so it is there. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Okay, so we're going to do that there. I'm going to try. Dude, I'm just going to try it, okay? And I think what I got to do, I think I got to move this up one. Boom. Brett Rogers. Here we go, dude. Now I think what I got to do is I have to go in it to actually, once I jump back into here, it kind of says refresh. Hopefully it's going to do that. Leading group here is Primoz up front by himself. So that's going to, let's just see how this looks. Brett, I did think about this a couple days ago. Just wasn't sure how much I'd mess up everything else. How does this look to me? Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. So you can see, what you get to do is, you can see how it's basically is showing you exactly what's happening on screen 2. Take a look at the profile, the yellow profile from the Tour de France. Wow, my jersey looks funny here right now. This is actually a very bright yellow, and at times it wants to turn grayish white. Cranked Cycles down the road from me, my favorite bike shop. Yeah, watch the profile, the yellow profile. It'll match up with the profile on the bottom of the Bike Terror screen here. So they're in this section down here. There's a little tiny white line in the middle of the screen. That's the location of the rider. I gotta say, I wish that was a bit more exaggerated to know exactly where you are. So what I'll do is I'll do that. Maybe what I should do too is, how about this for review? Guys, we could do this. We go live tracking, show you this. Maybe. Of course, we got to keep me on screen, obviously, right? Guys, you know I like to mess around, right? Yeah, see that? When I pop out of that screen, it's always going to do that. So I have to manually go back in here and do this every time. So I got to leave it on this now, hit Primoz, and then try not to mess around with my stuff. So this is Primoz at the front, guys. How's this for a little bit? We'll just stick here for now. You can still see the dots moving. They should be refreshing there, I believe. Just gonna see. It seems like when I jump into the other web page, that it kind of gives Bike Terror a little bump. So I'm gonna try it, guys. Okay, that's refreshed, and if I come back here now, See, that's frozen up now. Okay, I'm going to have to figure that out, guys. But yeah, here's Primoz Roglic. Maybe I'll just kind of handle it like here, guys. I'll take control of this here, and yep, things are changing. I'll just stick here for now. Primoz is descending, 1% gradient downwards. Let's take a look at the map. He is in the valley system, guys. I don't think it's that far to the start of the climb. He's going to ride through the valley system for a little bit. Let's use the map. Man, I would love to see this map being able to be expanded. And I hate to be the guy asking for stuff. But yeah, why not? I'm trying to be constructive here to Bike Terra. Yeah, it'd be really cool if I could blow that map up. Like right now, I just want to drag that map so hard. I know you can zoom out, but I'm trying to show more at once. But here's Primoz. You can just see his arrow. Look at the profile on the bottom here. Sorry, the map on the bottom right. He's in the valley system. He should be able to hold his lead through here, I think. And then we start the climb. And this is a nasty one. La Plagne. Lots of switchbacks here, guys. Looks awesome. I'm just going to jump back here for a second. And try to see, it looks like, so I can see, and this is something that I probably don't have set up right, guys. I can see Bike Terra working perfectly, but now I think that the map that you're looking at, I think it kind of stalls out. So I think I almost have to kind of do this. Yeah, do that, and then try to pop back into Bike Terra without it doing a reset. I don't think it's done a reset. No, it's good this time. So I just got to do a quick little pop back and forward. Hope that works, guys. Thanks for mentioning it, Brett. Robertson enjoying the disrespect. Oh, guys, and now looking at the video here, it is soaking wet out there. This must be Martinez. I think he's been devoured by the main peloton, it looks like here. It is soaking wet down here in the valley right now. I just got too preoccupied doing that with watching Primoz there. Jeff's got to go to work. Late for work again. Sorry, Jeff. Thanks for calling in chat. Much appreciated. Right on, dude. Don saying, I hope Pogi doesn't break check Jonas on the descent. So Jay's saying, so the yellow jersey group is almost 2 minutes behind. Let me have a look here right now. Dude, no, they're really close. It's Kevin Vauquelin who's almost 2 minutes behind. I don't think it's gotten more than 30 to 40 seconds between the very front end and the yellow jersey group all day long. So I'll call it yellow jersey. I like to call it the GC group, where all the main hitters are. We got one of those dudes off the front by himself, solo ride, soaking wet here. Bora Hansgrohe, Primoz Roglic. Riding this good, 5th place at the Tour de France, don't retire. Still can get, can be a really strong rider for any team, I think. So awesome. Yeah, so Uncle Matty here, very accurate. Okay, yeah, it was kilometers an hour I was doing down the hill there, Matty, if that's what you're talking about. 57 seconds, Jay. Yeah, it's not that big of a group. What I can do, guys, is let's just jump back here so I can try to show you this. So yeah, Primoz is just going through this valley system here. We can go back to the yellow jersey group. We'll go back to Florian. These guys are obviously going a lot faster, more of the descent now into the valley. We could also jump back to the Kevin Vauquelin group. He's almost a kilometer back, it's saying. It's a fast kilometer, though. It's not like a kilometer slow grind. At the front right now, Tim Wellens. UAE on the front, guys. I'm just trying to check these times here. Yeah, soaking wet here. And yeah, they're coming up on Primoz now. If they haven't caught him yet, they're going to catch him right away. I want to see if this happens live. Let's take a look up the road here, guys. Do my fantastic camera work. I'm looking for Primoz up the road here. I don't think he's that far ahead of them. Let's see where Primoz is here. It's saying he's through that town. Just trying to get this figured out. I'm looking at the map there quickly, and then it's saying they're a kilometer back. So we may have some data issues here, guys. Unless he is really close, just around that bend there. Hard to see with the draw on here, because that's not what I'm seeing here. Let me take a look back over here, guys. I'm going to have a quick peek. We've got these both going. I'm going to take a look here. I don't think that's a kilometer. Yeah, they're saying it's like 7 seconds. What I'm seeing on video here, they're lurking right behind him. So hopefully we get that data reset. Maybe I got to refresh it myself. I'm just going to come back here for a little bit, see what we're seeing. Looks good. And then I got to pop in here and get this reset. Yeah, it's going to be less than this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to exit out of this, guys, on the fly and just respectate it. This is how easy it is to do this. You just jump in, respectate. They're still saying it's a kilometer. Okay. Well, let me just figure this out for a second, guys. I'm just going to turn that off for now until I get that figured out. And we'll hang out here for a second. Yeah, on the video here, video stream on my subscription here, it's like a 10-second lead. And if we take a pop over here, they're saying less than 10 seconds, 6-second lead here right now. 24 riders in this group. Jonas Vingegaard, if you want to win another Tour de France, now's the time. What does he have for support here? Let's take a look at that. Jonas is there. There's 24 riders. Does he have any support from Visma? He's got Simon Yates. He's got Victor Kampenaerts. And that's it. Sepp Kuss is not in the mix. Matteo Jorgensen is not in the mix. Wout van Aert is not in the mix. Guys, this is like 1,000,000 to 1 chance that anything is going to change here today. Wow. Got almost 800 people here, guys, watching. Love it. JTL, I really respect Primoz, and thanks for the update on where the yellow jersey is. I'm on a cell phone, dude. Yeah, Jay, no problem, dude. Thanks for being here every day. Sometimes I need a bump to take a look at things. Dude, we got Anthony Mania Mwangi from Kenya here. Yeah, like, dude, I have like 15 stories in my head at once. This is for Jay. And yeah, so sometimes I start talking about something else, and yeah, I need to be told, hey, dude, what's going on? Yeah, so thank you. Bike Terror, Don Culver, it probably wasn't that fast. Yeah, so I was seeing kilometers an hour, so maybe that's what it was. I'm set for kilometers an hour just because I'm Canadian, and I was seeing 120. But Bike Terror is saying we only get data updates every 5 to 10 seconds, so the code has to do some guesswork. Oh, okay. So even if it was kilometers, Primoz has been caught here on screen, guys. And they are all back together. Now we have 25 riders in that front group. Now Primoz is going to be back here with Lipowitz. See how he's going to help him here. Hopefully there's no infighting. Lenny Martinez sitting on the very back of this big group. So yeah, even if it was kilometers an hour, 120, maybe that's a little high, is what they're saying, because they're not getting the data continuously. Maybe it was only 100, 105. Robert here, good product, Bike Terra. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, then Bike Terra here saying, yeah, it's kilometers an hour. It could be 120. I think, I've seen a lot of cyclists. What's the fastest you've ever been? It's like 122k an hour on some of these broad alpine descents. It's very doable. Brandoni's back. Saying Veronica Ewers is from my town in Idaho and is on the team of Ben Healy EF Education and hoping she's in the Tour de France FEMS. Dude, she might be. I spent a lot of time yesterday, and they're just slowly releasing what the teams are going to be. You have to do some digging. It's like, come on, let us know the teams right now. Dawn just rode my new Jones long wheelbase. I actually got it up to 17 miles an hour, which is why I'm freaking at 74. Yeah. Gonzalo de Velasco, thank you, Bike Terror. Thank you, Inside Cycling. Dude, thank you, Gonzalo de Velasco. Dude, where are you from? Boom. Let's go, baby. That's from John Shady there. John, number 3 in the mix today, guys. 25 riders in this group. Let's see if there's any outsiders here. Who's here? Okay, Martinez is just hanging on, guys. Tobias Foss doing great here. Frank Vandenbroek. Bruno Amaral was on the hunt earlier today. Tim Wellen still here for UAE. Again, would anyone, let's say, okay, last climb, La Plagne, would you put money on Jonas? Well, I would put money on him. But he's not going to win any time. He might get 1 second. There are time bonuses, guys. 10, 6, and 4. I think in the past, time bonuses used to be a lot bigger. Reginald Beltran, do the top 4 to 10 riders receive prize money? They will get preems out on course, like a sprint point, but probably only the top. I think it might be only the first rider. And generally, the winner of the Tour de France the main team wins a lot of money, and they kind of split that money up amongst the other riders because they're all racing on contracts. But if there's a good sprinter, he might be winning 2,000 euros at a sprint. I think it kind of all goes into a pot, and they all kind of divvy it up later. Robert's got some good stuff here. Okay, we got G1 Nam. Cool. Welcome aboard, G1. Guys, it's building now, 800 riders. I wonder if we can get over 1,000 people. Guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, please do so. This is how people are finding my video. The more people that find my videos, the more pumped up I am to do this. You can see I get pretty excited doing this. Watching this here now, looks like Primoz is falling out the back. Yeah, he's done a lot of work today. So he is out the back, and I'm seeing him with an Ineos rider here. I'm going to guess that's Tobias Foss. It is Tobias Foss, guys. When I was scanning through there earlier, I was kind of like, who's here that probably shouldn't be here? It was Foss. Ooh, Ben O'Connor looks like he's coming back on now, I believe. Or he just... Okay, well, let's just figure that out. Ben must have just slept out too. Robert, good info here. Robert, I was looking at this yesterday. Yeah, for USA riders at the Femmes, Avec Zwip, Chloe Dygart, Kristen Faulkner, Ruth Edwards. That's someone I need to look into. Lily Williams, Megan Jastrab for Team Picnic. Yeah, so guys, pretty much there's World Tour versions of all the women's teams. So there's a Visma, there's a Movistar, they're all there. I really like Marlon Rooser. Like, I've always been into time trialists. Giro Donne, she just like smoked everyone. She's had such an awesome season. I looked yesterday, her World Tour rankings. Last year, she was number, I think, 84. Right now, she's number 4. Like, just straight up the standings. Demi's number 1. She's out for redemption for kind of a crazy tour last year on that stage. You can go online and see all the videos. I think it was Lantern Rouge did a video last year. Basically, it was I've never seen a team. Paraphrasing Lantern Rouge. If you're out there, if you ever were to see this, basically, I've never seen a team betray a rider this bad because they totally messed everything up. She's in the yellow jersey on the ground outside of the 3K barriers. All the competitors just go slamming to the front as she's down. They all would have known she was down. It must have been all over the race radios. Her own teammate got the win that day, but gave the jersey to someone else. And the team car was with her the whole time. Like, why weren't they radioing? I guess, heat of the moment, things just went sideways. Lyndon Bridge falling down. If the strategy is to isolate Pogi from his teammates and he's still surrounded by other riders, say... Dude, exactly. Someone yesterday said Jonas is Pogi's super domestique. Yeah, dude, up some of these climbs at a high enough speed, they're still going to get drafted. Or even just the mental draft of chasing someone. Right now, I'm actually seeing Jonas sitting on the very back of this group. Let me have a look at that again. Oh, no, different helmet. Jonas is sitting right behind Pogi here. It's a helmet that looks almost the same as Pogi's helmet. As Jonas's helmet. Jonas in the polka dot jersey. We've got a decathlon rider on the front. We've got 3 decathlon riders in this group. Let's check these guys out. 3 decathlon riders here. I love this. Felix Gall. Yeah, no wonder. Bruno Amaral should still be here. Oh, it's Aurélien Pariponche and Scottson. I heard him in an interview yesterday. This guy here, 29 years old, I believe. This is his first Tour de France ever. So late bloomer, I guess. Maybe got into cycling late. So Bruno's not here. He was earlier. So yeah, Decathlon's keeping all their horsepower up there to help out Felix Gall. Now I'm seeing Tim Wellens sitting on the back. Maybe the pace is getting too high for him. It is an 8% grading here, guys. 16.7 kilometers to go. We've only got 15 riders left in this front group. I better check and see what I'm displaying here just so I can figure this all out. And this is awesome here. Decathlon, 3 riders sitting on the very front. Jonathan Narvaez, I gotta say it, Jonathan. I guess I think that's how they say it. Out of the saddle, right with Pogi. Okay, there's Jonas there. It's hard to pick out Jonas right now because he's in a polka dot jersey, and from the helicopter, you can't see the polka dots at all. So he looks like almost like a UAE rider. Perry Ponch on the front. So Perry Ponch is a good climber. That's the brother. I think this is the older brother. Cycling family. Drew saying computers don't like double animations; they will freeze. Okay, Drew. Yeah, because I was kind of having that happen. I'll pop back and forward. I think I can make it work a little bit, but I kind of want to keep everything as up to date as I possibly can. So we're gonna come to this live tracker here, see that things are going. So here they go, guys. Here's another little bit of a mini Alpe d'Huez here with all these crazy switch bags so jammed in there. This will be kind of cool to watch, I think, right here. We could bike terror this up, I think, guys. What I'm going to do is move that back up, take that down. I'm just going to do some work in the sidelines here, guys. How do I do this? I've lost control of what I'm doing. Window capture there. Oh, no. That's that window? Ah, I've overlain them now is what I've done. I got to do this. So I need to expand that fully out to that. Turn that off for now. Let it reset. And then I'll see what's going on here. Because they're going to start splitting up here hard now in this front end group. So here's our leading group. This is the GC peloton right here. Starting the climb now. I'm just going to let Bike Terror do its thing in the background here as I jump back. They're climbing, folks. They are climbing. The race. Let's take a look at the groups again. Ooh, that's the funky chicken I don't like. Sorry, guys. Trying to get some resets here. So front group is 13 riders. We've got 107 back to 12 riders. There were 25 riders in this group. Primo's had a great day out there. Probably blew out all his energy early on. Maybe thinking there was a chance of escaping. And it looks like now that Lipowitz will be isolated up front. He's still there. But you know what? This guy is in third place overall, riding really strong. So Oscar only has no worries about Primoz getting him today. Felix Galsler, Tobias Johansson. Like, amazing that these guys are all still here. Kevin Vauquelin, again, is the one rider that's not. 7th place is not here. Kevin Vauquelin is 2 minutes behind the front group. Ooh. Take a look, guys. Okay, Kevin Vauquelin right now, he's 2 minutes 9 seconds behind the group of leaders at the front. Hands. If you look at the screen here, which is kind of blinding me, Kevin's in 7th right now. Tobias Johansson is in 8th. Tobias Johansson is in the GC group. Kevin's 2 minutes 9 seconds behind them. Look at the time slip between the two of them. It's 2 minutes and 15 seconds. They've got a lead right now of 2 minutes and 9 seconds. So 16:15 to 18:31. Yeah, that's 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Within a little bit of time here, Vauquelin will be relinquishing 7th place to 8th place rider Tobias Johansson. Uno X for the win. Hope I explained that okay. 18.2 degrees. Let's see how the temperature drops going up, guys. And I'll jump back into the chat here. See if I can figure this out. Map. What about the plus key in the bottom right? Okay, Doug, I'll have to try to figure that out here pretty quick. Rain. Yep, definitely raining. Okay, Robert here's got some answers that for people asking. Top 4 to 10 get prize money. Tradition to donate winnings to the team to divide it between the other riders. Exactly. Yeah, Swoosh Kid. We saw that one. Yeah, I heard Del Toro was there. Wow, 1 day race. Where was that race? It's called Villafranca Ordizzacchio Classica. UAE took 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Del Toro first. Who was in first? Micah? Let us know. Ooh. Wow. Trying to catch up, guys. Wow. So much, guys. So much. Sorry. Okay, so that's the 1 day race. Saddle forward. Okay, this is 3 wearable again. Talking about Pogi's position. Getting close to showtime. Oh, definitely. Sandra Holder here watching from Barbados. We had another dude earlier in the tour. He was from St. Lucia. And we had someone today from Puerto Rico. So, all in that general area, guys. This is the last climb. Dude, there's 14.5 kilometers left as this second. Robert Sain saw that Swoosh Kid ordered a case of UAE gels. Dave Rankin, I put Bike Terra in Firefox and have YouTube open in Safari. They are both sidebar and running with no issue. That's dude, awesome. I'm going to keep watching this here. 11 riders in the group. Okay, now we've got riders falling out behind. Let's have a little look back now. I'll get this refreshed here for you guys. Okay, so we don't have a bunch of guys in that front group. According to this, we have 8 riders left in the front. Just going to see. Yeah, we have 8 riders left in the front. Now I'm going to throw Bike Terra on. Remember, the data they were saying, I don't know if it's Ansel or Matt who's in the chat. They should let me know. It just says Bike Terra. Sometimes they pop in as their own names. Yep, so there we are. Jump back here. Here we are, guys. This is our front group at the Tour de France right now. 8 riders. The leaderboard says the exact same thing. We got Jonas, Tadej, Florian Leipowitz, Oscar Only, Felix Gall, Tobias Johansson, Ben Healy, Tymon Ahrensman. He's the highest placed Ineos guy right now. We lost Carlos Rodriguez, the 10th place rider, just 2 days ago. Yeah, what can I do over here? Just trying to look at my keyboard in the dark here, guys. I know I'm all lit up, but I'm actually in a very dark room. It's just all the lights coming off these monitors here. Ooh, guys, the attacks. You've seen this happen live here right now, guys. Jonas and Tadej have gone solo here. I'm waiting to see this here. It says video's not live. I need to get live here. And boom, there we go, folks. Everything's going live here. Taddy's on the front. Jonas is right with him in this 8% segment. People are out in their rain capes. It's soaking wet on this climb. 3rd place rider. I think that might be the Ineos rider here chasing him. I think it's the Ineos rider coming after him. It's just saying the white jersey group back here, but I think it's Tymon Ahrensman, who is a great climber. Further back. Here, what we're going to do, we'll jump to Oscar Only so you can see there's Tadej and Jonas just up the road. Remember, like Bike Terra said earlier, they only get the data every 10 to 15 seconds. That's why you're going to see these crazy things like here. But this is true. Ahrensman was bridging up to them. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a look back over here. There is 3 riders in the group. Ahrensman was able to fight his way back on. So I guess it's just, you know, you might have a 15-second window where Bike Terra doesn't know what's going on. So then when they get that data in that 15 seconds, Ahrensman's made his attack, and all of a sudden they got to speed him up to show, hey, he's actually caught up. Hopefully that makes sense, and I hope I described that right, Bike Terra. So 3 riders up front here, guys. Climbing up through these switchbacks. Let's take a little look back. If we take a look here, there's supposedly a group of riders. When I see 12, I want to think it's more than 12. 12 is usually what they're displaying. 800 meters back further down. This would be the Ben O'Connor group back here. So there may be 12 if it's just a coincidence that there is actually 12. But it also might just be that's all they're displaying right now. Here's the Roger group trying to come back on. Where is he? I just saw 2 riders flying up right here. Primoz. They're trying to get back on. There's 2 riders. Vlasov and Primoz trying to jump onto the Ben O'Connor group. 75 meters behind them, we got Vauquelin. Vauquelin's going to have to drive himself into oblivion with these riders and kind of start leapfrogging his way up, trying to pull some time back. Because right now, he is going to lose his position again. He's drifting one spot back every day or every couple days. Ooh, that's a nice switch back there, isn't it? Take a look at that, guys. Going around those corners. Overhead camera view. This is Colin reporting live. Oh, we just had a bird strike. Yeah, whatever. That's all I could think of at the time. Back to the front, guys. Here's our 3. Ooh, what's happening? Okay, we got 3 riders here. Still climbing our way up, guys. Looking at the camera here, we've got... Wow, that was nice auto rotation there. Yeah, that was really good. That was by itself, folks. And I'm seeing Aaronsman launch an attack, folks. I want to see if this is going to happen here. 12.9. Yeah, boom. It just happened, guys. It just absolutely happened. How freaking cool is that? Aaronsman goes on the attack for Ineos Grenadiers. I love it. Bike Terra, yes, dudes. So you can see Aaronsman's here. Tadej and Pogi a little bit further back. He pulls out a big gap quick here on screen, guys. Launches up the right-hand side. Pogi looks over, doesn't make a move. He's like, I ain't going unless Jonas comes over my shoulder. Super wet, too. Like, attacking on those corners in the wet. I would say he's probably got about a 100-meter lead. What is it telling me here? Okay, here it's saying 30 meters. Okay, I'm crappy at estimating distances, obviously. There's a second group chasing here, though. Look at this. Felix Gall is on the move, guys. Felix Gall on the move, chasing after the two ahead of him. Felix wants to pick up positions as well, guys. So Felix right now, okay, take a look at that on that corner. 3 different groups. Thymen Aaronsman, Pogi and Jonas right here. And then we got Felix Gall and the chase group's coming, though, the white jersey group. Around that corner. Wow, so awesome, guys. So freaking awesome. Turn that baby back on. Boom, you're back here, guys. Just hang out with me for a little bit. I got to get a little refresh here going so I can figure out. 12.2 kilometers to the finish, guys. From the front, it's Aaronsman. Yeah, 12 seconds back to Pogi and Jonas. This guy back here, this looks like Simon Yates has now fallen out of that white jersey group, I believe. Or that could be a group further down. Probably further down because I'm seeing Ben Healy here. Let me get this all figured out. GC group. Okay, so that's Pogi and Jonas. Bouncing back, Felix Gall. Riding solo. Huge effort by this guy to move up in the standings. Love these aggressive solo moves. White jersey group. Okay, here we go. Lipowitz, only Johansson. Ben Healy's in this group sitting on the back. I think Simon Yates. It says he's here. I think he's just dangling off the back end right now. This dude here, let's take a look at this guy here. Frank Vandenbroek, killing it today, helping Oscar only out in this group up front. To be honest, guys, I don't know much about this guy. He's got a very famous sounding last name. I don't think it's the right spelling of it. There was another Frank way back in the day. So he's up there giving Oscar support. So I do want to point that out. It's not just Oscar doing it all. He does have teammates. Because I hate when I say, and I've said it, he doesn't have a team. Yeah, he does. Just, I don't want to crap on them. Drew's saying there should be minor point. There should be some points tomorrow in the Juras. That's right. There's 5 major mountain ranges in France. Anthony's asking if I can show still images. I can show some stuff, guys, but I'm so busy here trying to keep the tracking going. I can show you things. Yeah, sure, they're showing Aaronsman here. This is Aaronsman on the attack, guys. So these are about the still images I can show. There are videos that show up as well. To be honest, I'm just doing so much stuff at once. It's kind of hard to track it all. I will be jumping back there. I want to continue in the chat here. Watching from Georgetown, Guyana. Wow, Mohammed here. Mohammed Kadir. Yeah, guys, I've been over 100k an hour on my road bike, probably like in the late 80s, and it was like, I think about it now, it's like, dude, how dumb. I'm bombing down this hill. There's a town outside of Calgary called Cochrane. There's this huge hill that goes down. It's like broad, very easy to drive at super high speeds. One puncture, that might be it. So, never again. Johnson, he was in his aero bars at 48 miles an hour. Need to get up for an upcoming tight turn. Very unstable, yeah. Danny 2 Phantom. Is Peacock the only way to watch it? Yes. Peacock has all the rights in the US. Flow Bikes has them in Canada. I'm in Canada, dude. Prize money goes all the way to 160. Yeah, they do play out all the... They have prize money. I think they all pool it in the end and they all kind of split it per team. 5th in the Tour. One of the best cyclists in the world. 35, still young. Yeah, I hope Primo sticks around. First 500,000 euros, 20th through 160, you get 1,000 euros. So yeah, you want to be at the top. Eric's here. Eric, have I done a ladder race for you? I'm not sure. So Eric Gebhardt here, free plug for this channel. If you like this commentary, you should check out Colin's coverage of the Zwift ladder races. I love those videos. Dude, I didn't know that. Dude, I wish more people would tell me about those. I'm watching here. Pogi's on the front. Ooh, Jonas is sitting there. Felix brings them all back up. Oscar Only's there. Lipowitz is there. Tobias is there. And Ben Healy. Looks like we've lost the other picnic rider. I was talking about him earlier, Frank Vandenbroek. He's done his job. He's supported his leader as much as he can. Eric, thank you for your support of my ladder league races. Guys, they're so exciting to watch. It's real dudes, including women. There was a race just recently where this woman was like right in there in the ladder league race. It's like, I call it team deathmatch. It's like 5 riders versus 5 riders. There's not all the other people in the race. So you're basically lining up your 5 best riders against their 5 best. And you go on a small circuit. It's very easy for me to commentate on. I can track all the riders. I control all the cameras. Dude, I'm hoping to come back. I know, Eric, are you with... Eric, let me know who you're with. Are you with Team Not Pogi? I'm not sure. I've totally lost my brain right now. They asked me to do a ladder league race Monday, which I'm going to try to do. Kristen Faulkner, double gold Olympic medalist last Olympics. Okay, guys, I'm just going to catch up here. Cole Kane. Hi, Colin. Short updates from Saudi. Yes, I am Norwegian. I've been working here since 2022, which marks my 15th year. 15th country, which marks the 15th in my oil and gas career. Okay. Yeah, dude, I lasted 21 years. Now, nothing. Drew saying that was me. Yeah, so I knew someone commented, Jonas is Taddy's super domestique. Guys, I got to keep an eye on the front. We are, let's see here. So the group's formed back up. I think Pogi's just sitting there. Okay, so Aaronsman's off the front. He went. Okay. Ooh, I just missed that radio feed. We've got 7 riders. Pogi's just saying, Jonas, if you want it, you're going to have to go. Pogi will put an attack at the end, though. But because of that, they both kind of sat up a little bit. It's allowed the other riders to come back on, the other GC riders. So we've got Lipowitz, Only, Felix Gall, and Johansson. Primos is a little further back. We've got Ben Healy in 9th place overall. Let's take a look at this map here, see if we can see what's going on. Wow. Can Aaronsman stay away and get another win? Who's pulling for Aaronsman right now? Chat, guys, chat. Wow, 800 and something people watching, guys. Love it. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to keep cranking these out every day. More races. Yeah, Robert, Frank Vandenbroek, famous champion, also Liège-Bastogne-Liège, also famous for taking very strong medicines and dying extremely young. Yeah, gone way before his time. Ivan Ferrero Cardenas watching from the Philippines. Thanks, dude. Aaronsman's in the lead. You got her. Drew saying he would descend into Boulder at 45, passing cars doing 45 miles an hour. I'd cross the double yellow center line to get there. Ooh, spooky stuff. Felix Gall on the front now, guys. So we got Aaronsman, our solo breakaways. I am pulling so hard for this, guys. What do you think? Can he stay away? That looks like a big ask. I mean, if Felix Gall keeps setting this pace up front, they're going to drag him back, which is unfortunate. Felix, please slow down. Still 9.4 kilometers to go, guys. 32-second gap. I hope he just dials it back a bit. Felix, settle down. Settle down, bro. I need to get on race radio. Tell him to slow it down. Conserve yourself. There's probably about 20 Slovenian flags here right now. All along the road. Team Pogi, Michael, Ivan Ferrer, Cardenas. Julius Caesar again. Julius is saying that Cochrane Hill has dropped cars. Julius, do you know that hill? Are you from around here, Julius? Brandoni. Tour seems to be lighter this year in the Alps climbs and days and mountains, as well as difficulty of mountain stages. Although there has been a few difficult stages in the mountains. Yeah, I would agree, Brandoni. We didn't really do a ton in the Alps. Somebody in this chat chose Felix Gall to win an hour ago. Yeah, who was that? I hope it's the other dude that won on Ben O'Connor yesterday. Could you imagine? Doug Sander, my dad was a dozer operator in oil and gas field for 40 years plus in eastern Colorado. Yeah, dude, Colorado and stuff like that. There's tons of oil and gas there. Drew saying, we got to ask Pogi if Aaronsman can win. Yeah, does he have permission? Love it, guys. Love it. Thanks for being here. Wow, dudes. 948 people are watching right now. I'm wondering if we can kick over 1,000. I know, guys, why don't we do it? If you can make it, please join me for the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift. I've always thought about trying to give it more coverage, promote it. There does seem to be a lot of hype around it this year, but kind of going to do it my way. Looks like Gall is trying to distance Roglic. That's from Kim here. Guys, let's jump back here for a second. We're going to do that quick, and we'll get with the leaders here. Leading group. Tymon Aaronsman apparently only has about a 170-meter gap, guys. So I want to get back into that and show you that. Boom. You're back in Bike Terra. Back in Bike Terra, folks. Get on your bikes, folks. Get on your bikes. Find an old crappy bike. Here's how you do it, folks. People have asked me, and I've told Joey Jojo, I'm like, I'm going to do a video of my setup. My setup is right here. Here's my bike. My trainer's right there. My huge fan is right up here. They're the kind of fans, it's called a VacMaster. Some of you guys know about this stuff. Okay, minutes. We need minutes on Roglic. Dude, I'm going to back that up, okay? I want to see this chat. This is to Felix Gall. We have to take more than 3 minutes. We need more than 3 minutes on Roglic to be comfortable. Come on, Felix. So they want him to attack here. This is going to hurt Aaronsman's chances. Going to get back to live mode there on my video. It's a little bit behind. Very cloudy and wet up here. Yeah, so these fans, guys, they're the kind of fans you'd see like at a concert. They're like a big curly round thing, and they just pump out massive amounts of air. I've never had it on the highest power. It's too strong. I think the highest power it's close to a 40-mile-an-hour wind in your face. So this is Aaronsman riding solo, guys. And if you're just jumping in the channel from anywhere else in the world, this is actually what's going on at the Tour de France right now. We've got data over here. We've got charts. We've got graphs. You got me yammering in your face the whole time. The yellow jersey group has maybe backed off a little bit here. Pogi's on the front right now, not driving. So maybe this will give Aaronsman a chance. Come on, maybe Pogi did give him permission to win today. Felix Gall at the back right now. So what we'll do is jump to Florian Lipowitz here. It's going to populate all the riders in. There should be 7 riders in this group. Wow, we got 7 riders, guys. And actually, it's showing Felix placed perfectly. He's riding on the back, and Pogi in yellow here is riding on the front. My video is slightly delayed over there. Pogi having a nice drink of water, throwing his bottle away. Someone's going to get the Pogi spit bottle there. Yeah, so Jonas just not on par with Pogi this year, guys. I don't know what the difference is between the two of them. What do you guys think? Like, they're so close in ability. Less than 1% probably difference in overall talent. Pogi wins. Jonas tried again. He's had some rough days. We're going to bounce back a little bit here. There's like another random person. Bike Terror user is on course 2. They're actually stopped on the course. Ooh, take a look at this. 2 kilometers back is Roglic. So Primoz is fading now. Where is he on course? I'm going to show you guys. Quite a ways down. So memorize that little thing there. Again, the data is going to start surging back and forward as data points come in. They're saying that he's 2 kilometers behind. I'm not sure if that's correct right now. These dogs are going to be the end of me. Jonas, Tymon Aaronsman. Let me just jump out here, guys. See some of these switchbacks we're riding up. Let's zoom back. Where are they? Ooh, look at that switchback there. You might be able to see them. There they are, guys. There they are. Right there. Love it. And you're going to see buildings in the background down below us. That's him up top there. They are on. So if you were to look over on the far right, left-hand side of the screen right now and on the map at the same time, you'll figure out where they are. They're going through that tight corner on the switchback. There where my hand is. Going to jump back to Oscar here. They came out of the switchback, tight switchback, chasing after Aaronsman right now. Says he's got 277 meter gap on him. Seeing Aaronsman on screen here, yeah, he is just grimacing in pain. Trying to drive away. Already won a stage at the Tour de France. This is not the most powerful Ineos Grenadiers team I've ever seen before. I did see Egan Bernal is going to be back racing soon, guys. I forget what race it is, but it's coming soon. I think it's next week or the week after. So Aaronsman trying to hang on here, guys. Trying to hang on. Let's go back to time and Aaronsman here. Where are they now? Trying to look. They're just back on the switchback. They're just popping in. If you have good eyes on my screen right now, you can see them just popping in there. Very, very top of the screen. They're like one bend behind him. Insane. Absolutely insane, guys. We'll jump out of that for a second. We'll come back here. I'll check some time checks for you here, guys. 6.7 kilometers to go. He's still holding 30 seconds. Okay, this is showing only 4 riders. Yeah, I believe it now because I'm looking over here on the screen. It's only 4 riders. Pogi, Vingegaard, they've done an acceleration. Lipowitz and only. Wow, guys. Like the next generation, if you want to call it that, of Tour de France riders looks awesome. The guys that are like blossoming into their talents. Lipowitz only. It's going to be awesome battles in the future. I mean, I know Pogi's not that much older than him, but let's just jump back here. Here we go, guys. This is Aaronsman going for his second win at the Tour de France. Can he stay away? Pogi, don't attack. Don't attack. Alma's saying this is cool to watch. Can you move your camera to the other side of the screen? Okay, so someone wants me to move my camera to the other side of the screen. I don't know why. Is that because... Dude, give me a reason why. I just need to know why. I'll do it for you, no problem. There you go. Camera's on the other side of the screen. Blah, blah, blah. We're all set there. Pogi has raced more this season. Jonas hasn't prepared properly, and the Visma tactics based on hopefulness hasn't worked. Maybe better nasal strips. Dude, I saw that earlier today too. There was a question, guys, and it was in the Tour de France chat. What's those things they have over their noses? And the Tour de France answer, it was like a bot answer. We've been seeing more of these in the past several months appearing. That nasal strip thing has probably been around for, what, 15, 20 years? Athletes wear them. So, good job, Mr. Bot. Jonas attempts to get aero for uphills. Getting aero while climbing is real tactic. But it's a delicate balance between reducing drag and maintaining power, breathing, and efficiency. Cortasi's here, dude. Jonas never races classics. Yeah, he doesn't. Jonas is like 100% focused on the Tour de France. Kind of strange. I mean, I guess Lancer's like that too, but I think Jonas is even more extreme. Travels with Tony's asking, what streaming tools? Dude, I use OBS. Lipowitz and only are jockeying for white jersey and a third place podium position. Exactly. Third and fourth place overall. Aaronsman's still ahead. He's still got like 6 kilometers to go, guys. So I've adjusted my camera there. At least you didn't ask me to turn it off. Dude, can you please turn your camera off? That would be awesome. So I'm just trying to get a refresh here, guys. It kind of seemed like I'm almost manually having a refresh. Maybe I got to close some of the stuff down. We don't need to see withdrawals. We don't need to see that. Tomorrow, guys, we have another decent stage as well. Last lumpy stage. Well, actually, no. I'm not going to say it's the last stage for the breakaway because stage 21, I've already seen more articles popping up. The sprinters are all mad about the finish this year because it's not designed for them. It's not. They want it to be more exciting. You're right. Michael, Ivan, Ferrero, Cardenas, Pogi only needs to defend. 100% correct. Dudes, oh wow, just noticed it. We're almost 1,100. We're over 1,100 people here, folks. Thank you so much. Likes, I have no idea. I still see 10 thumbs. I still see 10 thumbs up. Joey's probably like, Colin, you better start asking for more likes. I'm sure it's way higher than that, guys. I have no idea, though. For some reason, it locks up on me. Yeah, I guess the Visma strategy, and I think we all knew the strategy. It was one of hoping that Tadej Pogi fades. Hoping Pogi has a bad week. Instead of trying to make him have a bad week. Does that make sense? You can't hope for him just to do poor so you can win. You maybe need to attack more. I guess that comes down to your team. Like, who's left here for Pogi, for Jonas right now? Usually you would have Sepp Kuss. Usually you would have Simon Yates. There's been years where Wout's still been up here, and now it's just one guy versus one guy. So it's different. Oh, he's saying camera was over the timesheet on the animation. Okay, sorry, dude. Yeah, that's some stuff I always forget about, guys. What's where on screen. Okay, that's why you want it. Okay, yeah, no problem, dude. Like I said, guys, if it's constructive, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So, dude, thank you for asking. I'm going to keep an eye here. I want Timon Aaronsman to win this stage again. I do not want Tadej or anyone to catch him. What is the gap right now? Timon Aaronsman, 27 seconds, 5 kilometers to go, though. Oh, my God, dude. That is horrendous. I want to see some race radio. Remember, Timon Aaronsman, this dude right here. Let's check his record. He's 13th overall. Here's the stage he won. He won stage 14. That was a hard stage. That's the one where Tadej said, I had nothing left. I had nothing left to pull him back. He's just been gradually getting better as we get into the mountainous stages. Slowly pulling himself up. Awesome to see this. Love it. We'll close that down. Chop that out. 4.9 kilometers, guys. 26-second gap. Is there any chance he can stay away? Okay, John saying 240 thumbs flying in the air. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Kurtasi, Pogi relaxing before the kill. I love it. Billy Simpson here, dude. This is a new dude. We got Ray Alfredo Caro here watching from Balagan in the Philippines. Oh, SW saying Pogi's going to crack tomorrow. Dude, I think that's highly unlikely. But anything can happen. It's the tour. Dude, we're under 5K to the finish. It's like probably we're under 3 miles now. Don, as far back as Jonas is to Tadej, he is still far ahead of everyone else as far as talent goes. Yeah, exactly. So I guess it's a GC battle. Felix Gall here, Tobias Johansson, Ben Healy, group of 3 here. Let's see where they are. Here's the Felix group right here. There's 3 of them right here. They are currently 28 seconds behind Jonas, Tadej, Lipowitz, and Only. I wonder if that guy's getting paid. Bank. Back the Brinks truck up. Okay. My sum, I like this comment for Don. My sum total knowledge of Tour de France knowledge prior to watching Colin here was Netflix 2 seasons of TDF, dude, I love that show still. I actually started season 1 over again. I love it. There's so much to learn every time you watch it. Kurtasi, he is true Pogi sporter. He doesn't like Jonas. Calls him Kingago, pedals like a child. Julius Caesar here. Dude, thanks so much, dude. I think your style has put other cycling YouTubers on notice. Dude, whatever. That's how I've always done it. If John's still around, John knows my style. I've always done it like this. Very chitty-chatty, very fun. Get to know people. Be involved. I'm not just here to talk at you and tell you my expert opinion. Because, guys, I think half the experts out there miss half the action. I'm covering the women's race. I'm a little bit intimidated by the fact that there are people covering it that are a lot younger than me, that are ex-racers. But I know the history. I know a lot of the history behind it. I'm very passionate about it, so why not? I'm going to give it a shot. My only involvement with bike racing was 3 seasons of track racing in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, on the Glenmore Velodrome. That's my only experience. And club rides and also fantasies in my own head as I be riding outside. Only is a revelation here. Bernard Adonis, yes, he is. Jonas, an almost perfect villain, easy to root against, from Robert. Yeah, this tour I've seen a lot of it being Jonas as the villain, and then Pogi being the villain. It's kind of back and forward. Pogi's so dominant, people don't want him to win anymore. Jonas has got all the other stuff going on. His renovations business he's opening soon. Ponderosa Pine podcast. You've mentioned prize splits a couple of times. Back in the 90s when I was a mid-grade. Oh, dude. Nice here. Was a mid-grade Cat 3 US, Cat 3 in the US. Prize money was always a 50-50 split. The rider who won kept 50% and the team split the rest. Okay, dude, good to know that. So this dude was racing in the mid-90s. Mid-grade Cat 3. Dude, you sound like you were probably a pretty awesome cyclist. Dude, I made my goal. So I guess I got my 1,000 dudes. I'm really pumped about that. Really pumped. I guess I'm doing the right things to bring people in here. Drusing, I tried to pedal Pontarlier the very day it rained huge 20 plus years ago, and Lance lost yellow to Tommy Vogler. Dude, I think you spelled it right. I think there's an extra E in there. I think it's VOE, but close enough. I stopped at Lac des Russes. Okay, let's see what we got, guys. 3.1 kilometers to go. It's only 23 seconds back. Who all agrees I should jump into Bike Terra right now? Bill McNair, what jersey you're in? Bill, if you're asking me, I'm wearing a Crank jersey. It's from the bike shop down the road from me. It's a full, I guess it's your slightly chill weather. And then I actually have a really, really nice version of this in a jacket version too. Annette Bereswicki. Is that what it says? Beresnicki, maybe. Dude, my eyes are fading. Saying hi from Edmonton, Alberta. Annette, I can be in Edmonton in about an hour 45. I'm kind of I'm south of Red Deer, north of Calgary, in that part of the world, just off the highway. Bernard, I don't know enough about the prize money. I know a few years ago when Sky was winning, I think their team would win 800,000 euros. Second place team gets like a quarter of that. I am going to go back to this right now, guys, because I'm getting caught up in the chat. I'm going to, here we go, leading group. Oh, man, they're so close to him. They are so close to him here, guys. Wow. I don't like this now. I don't like this. Do not catch him. Do not catch my bro out front. I want my bro to win today. Do not catch him, guys. You should be able to see Bike Terra now. Check this action out here over on Bike Terra. Wow. You're going to see them come around the corner up there. You're probably going to see them. There they are. They just popped in. I know the trees got in the way there. It's saying it's 162 meters. Let's go on Oscar. Revelation, as someone just mentioned. Take a look up the road. Where is he? He must be just around the bend. Run, Timon. He is just around the road. Hard for you guys to see, but I can just see him in the middle of the screen here. Here, I'm going to back out a bit. Maybe I can do it this way. Now you can see it. Here's our group. Just up the road, there's a little dot. The solo brave warrior who puts it all out on the line and went for it. Okay. Let me just... I'm trying to catch up to Dawn. Congrats on 1K, Colin. Bet you double it next year. I'm already thinking about it, guys. I'm going to try to grow it after this. And guys, I know coming up, things are going to drop off. Yeah, fully understandable. But I'm hoping a lot of people can join me to support the ladies, the women. They are really, really good. Demi Vollering to me is like Pogi. That's the women's Pogi right there. She is so good. Yeah, she's amazing to me. I've seen a lot of stuff. FDJ, Suez, that team. And I think FDJ is the same as the tour team that used to be around for the men. Francis de Jeu, I think is what it is. There's all Movistar's there, Canyon's there. World Tour Racing women's level is really good, guys. So we got our Lone Warrior, Timon Aaronsman up here. Gap's coming down. They're not going to let him have it. They're not going to let him have it. Pogi's just setting a pace. Jonas is following. Then we got Lipowitz. Slight little gap here for only. Jump up, dude. Jump up. It's about a bike and a half length to Lipowitz. He needs to get back on now. And he's doing it. Down to a bike length. He should be safe there. Cole, dude. Awesome stuff. Colin, your energy and great passion with extensive knowledge of the Tour de France are highly appreciated. Keep it up. Fantastic work. Thank you so much, Cole. You've done so much for my channel. I love it. Great work, Colin. Can we get a Roglic win today, please? Uncle Matty, I wanted it, but we're not getting it. Not today, dude. I'm sorry to disappoint. Let's jump back to the Gall group here. Felix Gall and Tobias. I'm always looking for like landmarks. You can kind of see this tall tower here. I'm going to jump back up to Oscar only. And then what I'm going to do is swing around and see if we can see where that tower was. Actually, I can't see it. It's probably back in the distance there. So that's the Gall group. Okay, one rider's transponder just dropped unless they just got blown at the back. And wow, it is. It's Oscar only just got dropped, guys. That is actually happening. That actually happened. I saw it on screen here. I thought, well, okay, maybe it's a transponder. Oscar just got dropped out the group. He's just like one bend back. He's probably like 50 meters back. Ooh, it's Lipowitz attacking here, guys. It was a Lipowitz attack. Lipowitz attacked, jumped away. Wow, look at this crazy road. Timon, run for the border, dude. Run for the border. Less than 100 meters here. There they are. Leave him alone. Tax. We need tax down on the roads, guys. Yeah, it's about 50 meters back to Oscar now. Looks like there's a bit of a downhill here. Little downhill segment before we climb again. So hopefully they'll start messing around in the back and let this dude run. I want him to get a second stage win. I can't be more biased than I am today, folks. I don't know why. This guy really impresses me. And I love the fact that he went solo. Yeah, I've told you guys, that's probably my one bias I have. I love a breakaway. Yeah, there was kilometers on it. There was a tiny bit of downhill there on the profile. Like as they're going through the town, they're kind of going up and down. We're kind of bouncing from like ski station to ski station all through. This is all giant skiers. If you look at the bottom of the map here too, I don't even know if I'm on camera right now. Yes, I am. If you look at the bottom of the map, all the little lines you're seeing here, these are all like, I think, what do you want to call it? Like the gondolas to travel around to ski stations. Like all these ones here. Here's one here. We're going to Plagne. We're at AIM 2000 here. I think they named the little town and the elevation for the ski hill. And so those would be all the little gondola rides you can take. Oh, wow. Come on, dude. Run. He needs to absolutely bury himself. He's under the 1 kilometer barrier now, guys. But he's got a 60-meter lead. They're going to take it from him at the very end. Please, no, dude. Run. Yep. Michael's got it here. Only popped out the back. I think that was from the Lipowitz attack. Oh, dude, Slider. There was a mountain bike racer sponsored by OnlyFans, and yeah, the UCI kicked him out. I did see that pop up just recently. Brandoni, we need to get a Masters Tour race together. So, guys, you could see the catch is coming, right? I would do anything for this guy to win right now. Please win. Guys, thanks for the likes and all the support here. I'm seeing like 1,260 people in. I got my 10 likes, which I know is plus 230, so that's all I care about, guys. Other people will be seeing this video today. Julia Caesar saying, love your bias, dude. Dude, I love a break. Look how close it is. Look how close it is, guys. It's insanely close. Please, something happen at the back. Lipowitz is driving. Lipowitz, you're working too hard, bro. I got my bro up here time and trying to win. Look at this right here. They're going to catch him. Oh, my. They're going to catch him with less than 500 meters to go. Less than that. Yeah, here they come. Lipowitz is at 18 kilometers an hour. I'm going to jump back. What is Tadej doing? Well, about the same. Oh, a little bit faster. You're about 20k an hour. Back to Timon. Timon, you need to just bury yourself. He is. He's out of the saddle. I'm looking back at the video feed here. I can see them in the distance. Guys, I'm sure Lipowitz wants a win. I'm sure he does. Here's the actual finish line. Oh, my. They're catching him right now. The actual finish line for the course on Bike Terra is always a little arch with a statue at the end. So, guys, I'm going to not... how am I going to do this? What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump out of here so I can't see it go down. I want to watch the video play here itself. Timon Aaronsman still battling his way up. So I'm watching slightly delayed Timon Aaronsman trying to get to the finish line, but they're right behind him right now. Can he stay away? Lipowitz driving, Pogi driving, Jonas out of the saddle. Can this dude stay away? He's less than 100 meters to go. He's looking back. Timon Aaronsman may hold them off, folks. Second win at the Tour. Jonas is sprinting, gets a bike length on Pogi here. I think this dude's got it. People are banging the Skoda boards. He did it. He's hands over his face. Jonas is still sprinting. He might have had 10 meters on him. Yes, dude, for the bias. Yes, dude. Okay, now it's just popped up on screen here. You guys can't see this. Wow. Wow. I'm going to pop this up, guys. Yeah, so there for the win. Yeah, sometimes I'm biased, folks. I just cheer for someone that's trying to get away. Oscar only coming up next. Oscar, faded a tiny bit today, and that's okay. It's a long race. So let's take a look here. Stage winner, Timon Anderson. He's won 2 stages. 2 stages. I hope this guy's racing La Vuelta. Jonas gets second place at 2 seconds. Pogi, same time. I think Jonas might have been a full bike length ahead of Tadej, just wheel to wheel. That's it. Yeah, this guy should be pretty pumped. He's got 2 first place and a second place at this Tour de France. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, I thought he was going to get caught. I thought he was going to get caught there. Okay, guys. Michael here saying Aaronson's an awesome rider too. He's a great climber. We had Biomed Lifespan back too. Ponderosa Pine podcast final. Okay, yep. Julius loved the bias. Can you ride Fremont's Peak in California? It's a great bike climb. Some steep sections, amazing views. Have you done Gibraltar up? I haven't done Gibraltar. Dude, if there's I can probably look for you, but let's get through this first. UNOX rider Tobias finishing here. That's who should have came in next. All rankings here. So this is the stage, guys. Hasn't been updated, but it's the UNOX riders in. Ben Healy's coming up next. So I'm seeing this happen live on the video feed quicker than the Tour de France is getting it up here for some reason. As long as there's a GPX file, you can ride it on Biketerra. Last kilometer, show the struggle. Oh, dude, it was a struggle for Timon Aronson get there. Timon Aronson got it, dude. So I'm shocked that he won there. I thought they had him in the final, 100 meters. Robert, thank you for hosting, calling. Dude, thank you for all your support, everything you do for the channel. Oh, Michael here saying, close call for Lipo. Back wheel was sideways in the paint near the finish. Yeah, those painted lines are always scary. Robert saying, next 15 years of the Tour de France looks very promising. We're just watching people finish here. Robert saying, Pogi jumping on a trainer, firing up Biketerra. Yeah, so Pogi's virtual training system he uses is my Whoosh. So UAE funds an entire training software. Alpecin uses, and they all switch around too. They're always changing. John McDonald, here's a lurker. Hey John, nice to have you on board. John McDonald, best commentary on all of YouTube. Thank you for your hard work and passion. Dude, thank you. Thank you very much. I love it. I think I saw someone before that. Who was this here? Big boy, why didn't Tadej attack? Dude, Jonas is the one that needed to attack. And because they're riding side by side, Pogi's actually 4.5 minutes up the road from him. Perry Pont putting an attack here over Simon Yates at the finish. Let me get through the questions here, guys. Great fight by Aaronsman. Exactly. I love that. Mauricio Vasquez here. Dude, I haven't seen you yet, but awesome. Thanks for hosting, Colin. It was fun. I'm glad you guys like it. JR, I think Pogi got everyone under the skin. He never planned to go for the stage. Yeah, he was just going to pace. You know what? I look at it. Pogi's like, I'm just going to ride with Jonas because if I go for another win, people are going to get mad at me. That's probably in the back of his mind too. There's a lot of people that are sick of Pogi winning, and there's other people that's all they want to see. Pogi gave Alien Lookalike Jonas the second place because Jonas is already crying. Pogi is very generous indeed. That's from June. Nice comment, June. Yeah, awesome tour for Aaronsman. Thank you, Slide Drexler here. Awesome column. Drew, Mercy, thank you. So did Felix Gall now pass Roger for fifth? Let's take a look, guys. So Felix Gall finished 134 behind. They're only showing me the top 7. I've seen Johansson finish. He's going to be moving up today too. Where is Kevin Vauquelin? Where's Kevin Vauquelin, guys? Let me just jump back for a second here. I need to figure this out. I want to see if Vauquelin's still out there. So we come back here. Vauquelin is still out there? Wow. So I think Vauquelin's lost a lot of time today, guys. 7th place is probably gone. 8th place is gone. I think Tobias Johansson, just from my guess as to how long we've been sitting here now, Tobias Johansson is going from 8th into 7th for sure. Let me get back to the standings here. So this is the general ranking as of today. I'm not sure. Felix Gall, 5th place, guys. So Primoz has fallen back after that awesome ride by Felix Gall. And I think I'm seeing... No, that doesn't look... That's not Primoz. That's a Total Energies rider. Let me just back up, guys, and see if I can get better standings here for you. Okay, so here we can see a few things. That's just going to be his little fake pose he does beforehand. Time and Aaronsman, 2 seconds to Jonas. Like that guy, it was like 10 meters at most. This looks like Kevin Vauquelin finishing now. Fighting for everything he's got. Like, he's lost a couple positions anyways. Oscar only in 5th place, 47 down. Florian Leipowitz, great ride today. Felix Gall, great ride today. Yeah, it was insane in this finisher, guys. Last kilometer. What I'm going to do here right now, see if we can get official. Ooh, that's too bright. That is way too bright on my face. So here's the stage ranking. Stage ranking here. They're showing Ben Healy. Valentin Perry-Ponch came up. Remember, he was one of the guys pushing at the front. Simon Yates did come back to get the 10th place. Lenny Martinez actually is up there too. But, 4 minutes back overall. Ben O'Connor. We saw Aurelian Perry-Ponch as well. It's going to reset every time on me. Harold Tejeda, Jonathan Narvaez, Higuita. I'm more concerned about the general ranking today. What's changed? Okay, so they're not updating it quick enough. We're going to see this change real quick, guys. So let me just get through the chat here. Okay, Phil, thanks for being here. Yeah, Lumen here saying impossible to catch form. Exactly. Mike Sagerlin, awesome commentary. Love the perspectives. Thanks, dude. Luke Earthwalker, good to find you, Colin. I enjoyed the commentary. I'll miss the last 2 stages with you. We'll be watching live at a friend's place. Dude, awesome. Awesome stuff. If you can watch it live, do it, man. Travels only. So did Felix Gall now pass? Yes. Felix Gall is now 5th overall in the standings. I'm trying to see what is going to happen to Kevin Vauquelin. He's just finished. I think Tobias has moved up too. So 6th place now should be... Who should be 6th, guys? Why don't I know this in my brain right now? Yeah, my brain's just shut down. I think Vauquelin and Vauquelin and Tobias Johansson have flopped places now too. So maybe... Is Tobias in 6th now? It all depends where Primoz finishes. Okay, guys, here's the stage. I'm going to have to watch the video over here to figure this out. Yeah, Perry-Ponch was up there. Ben Healy finished 8th. Tobias Johansson finished 7th. 7 seconds behind Felix Gall. Johansson's going to move up for Unox Mobility. Welcome to the World Tour next year, guys. Welcome to the World Tour. And just waiting for GC here now. Wow, I honestly thought he didn't have a chance of surviving there. Okay, so that's just refreshing here. I'm waiting for GC here. Ineos Grenadiers to Timon Aaronsman. Waiting to see what they're going to say to him. How about, dude, let's renegotiate your contract. Well done, mate. So proud of you. Cash money's coming. I just made that part up. Video's live. That's all we're getting. Yeah, so he finishes right ahead of Jonas. Pogi's there. Jonas gives him a nice slap on the butt. Like, great job by that dude. They were chasing hard. Jonas was going hard at the end. So you got the top 1, 1st and 2nd place riders in the world. Timon Aaronsman was able to hold them off. I'm still waiting for GC stuff here, guys. I'm really interested to know the top 10 here. It's not popping up on my screen here. We're just getting withdrawals here. Not sure why. Yeah, and he maybe lost 2 seconds. Nothing changed. Yeah, nothing changed in like between 1 and 2, guys. The big changes, like I said earlier, the battles are between 3, 4th, and 5th. and then 6th, 7th, and 8th. They're kind of like two clusters of riders that were within roughly 2 minutes of each other. And you can see that here now. Lipowitz is at 11:09. Only did lose time today. So he's at 12:12. Okay, and then it's a 5-minute gap back to Felix Gall here. So there's a chance we're going to see some battles between Lipowitz and Only tomorrow. I'm really looking for more standings, guys. I think what I'm going to do is... how can I do this right now? I'm going to go to the race itself. I'm going to try the rankings this way, guys. If I can do that. I don't want the live tracking anymore. I want that maybe. Nope. The rankings. Okay, we're just going to have to stay here for now, guys. It's not giving me anything new. And just waiting. Just waiting. Maybe I can jump back into Bike Terra and see what we got going on here with these guys. Okay, they finished that, so they've actually stopped the coverage now once they finish. That makes sense. So, yeah, I'd love to get some more. Here's the stage ranking again, trying to make it bounce back. Okay, let's see how far back they finished. So, Simon Yates was 10th, Martinez. I'm looking for where Primoz was. I think Primoz just lost a ton of time there on the end. I think Primoz is going to be way down in the top 10 today. Ben O'Connor finished nicely, so that could help Ben possibly move up. Where is Primoz? Primoz is not even in the top 20, guys. So top 23 riders, Primoz done. We've only got 23 riders across the finish right now. Let me get through the chat, guys. I'll probably just jump off and we'll get this all figured out later. Colin, brilliant job, dude. Thank you so much. Jonas' friends are crying. Yeah, they will be. At least Jonas did not work for Pogi today. Yeah, like, I mean, his team wasn't there for him. The times when he's won, he's been really good, and his team has been really good too. Julius is part of the officially. He's going to declare he's sick of Pogi group. I honestly think it's half and half. Half the people out there think this is the best thing on the planet. Pogi should win everything, and the other people are like, I'm absolutely sick of him winning now. That happens in every sport. Yep, travels with Tony. Roglic nowhere to be found. 3 minutes after Gall already, so 5th for sure now. Yeah, Gall is for sure 5th now. I haven't seen Roglic finish yet. So I think he kind of imploded on that last climb. But still cheering for him. Who's this here? Margie G, thanks for the commentary. Tech visuals. I'm going to give Bike Chair a try. Good, nice job. Yeah, that's another time, guys. Okay, here, Primoz is just finishing now. Primoz is finishing now, almost 13 minutes back. So Primoz might be out of the top 10. I think he's gone from the top 10. Yeah, guys, that's another thing to think about. People are like, well, why would you ride inside when it's nice outside? Because sometimes it's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Is it Marcy? It's Margie. Margie Jasing here. I'm going to try it out when it's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in Central Texas. Why go slaughter yourself outside and risk heat stroke? Here we go, guys. Felix Gall's 5th. Tobias Johansson moved up 2 positions to 6th. Kevin Vauquelin stayed in 7th. Oh, Roglic is still in 8th. Ben Healy 9th. And Ben O'Connor 10th. I do want to pause that because I want to have a good look at that for a second there, guys. Okay, so the battles I see left. Lipowitz and Only. Potential battle. They're only separated by 1 minute and 3 seconds. And then everyone else is kind of split out by 2 minutes. It's 3 minutes between Vauquelin and Primoz. It's 3 minutes from Primoz to Ben Healy. It's 6 minutes from maybe. Yeah, it's almost 3 minutes from Johansson to Felix Gall. So yeah, I think our last good battle here is 3rd and 4th place, which is pretty exciting to me. I'm just going to scroll through this quick, guys, and start my day. Wow, so much stuff here, guys. Yeah, so Travels with Tony. Gall is 5th. Primoz, this is the GC here now. Primoz fell 3 spots today. Gall moved up 1. Johansson moves up 2 spots. And that's a combination of Vauquelin fading and Primoz just having a really bad last hill there. Okay, who's this? Jen Howatan. To be honest, it's my first year watching Tour de France. In my opinion, Pogi should be winning as much as he can. Right? Am I wrong? No. You're right, and no, I'm not going to say you're right or you're wrong. It's all about having the cumulative time. He doesn't even need to win stages now. There's been stages in the past, tours in the past, where the overall winner didn't win a stage. You don't have to win a stage as long as you're always 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and someone else finishes 30th one day. They drop down and you stay up there. So you don't absolutely have to win stages. Having said that, I think Tadej in the past has won upwards of 8 stages in one tour, and I think he's at 4 right now. So not winning all of them, but 4 stages is really good. Julius said he'd probably get dry up with him. Like, me too. My battery would be dead. And I think Travels with Tony said, and I think it was him saying the Tour de France is still lagging. Yeah, it's very slow right now. I got the top 10 from Flow Bikes before I get it from the Tour de France site. Yeah, Rogic, 12 minutes down. You're right, Michael. So he kind of imploded on that last climb. Maybe he just didn't care anymore. Benny is way at the back, dude, with the green jersey group. Yeah, here's Travels with Tony again. Cycling in Madrid in summer, 105 Fahrenheit, 10% humidity. You get back, your gear looks like, a salt bath, just totally white on the back. John Mannion, greetings, Collins from Lowry, Ireland. John's back in the mix here. Michael here, too bad for Rogic. He can ski down as fast as his GC rank fell today. Yeah, he had a rough finish there. Amazing, though, that he only fell 3 spots. I thought he would have been out of the top 10 with that performance when I saw him lose 12 minutes. 12 minutes, 39 seconds down. Too bad for... Okay, so Travels Tony, shoot. Lowry, my family is from there. Don's out. Sunglasses on. See you tomorrow, sir. Collins dudes. Yeah, you guys are all Collins dudes. Let's rock, folks. Jeff here. This might be the last comment of the day from Jeff Leals. Pogi will crash out tomorrow and Jonas wins the tour. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? So you're saying there's a chance, guys. Guys, love doing this every day with you. Good reference. What's the same? Yeah, he used to be a ski jumper. Tadej celebrated his 50th day in the yellow jersey of the tour. 51st day tomorrow. He spent 75 days in the white jersey when he was eligible. I think the record is Eddie Merckx at 96 days. So Pogi's going to have to stick around the tour for probably, I don't know. He's got to make up 40 days, 46 days, 45 days. Okay, it'll be under 42 or something by the time we finish the tour. He's probably going to have to stick around for at least another 3 tours to match Merckx, which is possible. Okay, guys, thanks so much for being here. I'm going to get on with my day now. I got to run to town, get animal feeds, all that kind of stuff. So thanks for watching. Love all the support. You guys are awesome to me. I'm going to just keep driving on. I'm going to push for women's tours coming up next. We've got, if I can do the San Sebastian Classic, I will. There's the women's tour of Romandy. We got La Vuelta at the end of August. We still have Il Lombardia in October. These are all races I have access to do, so I'm going to try to keep doing the same things.